Evening, everybody. Good evening. Ellen, Lindsay, and Dark Rubber Ducky and Jack. Good evening. Lane, Hellfire, Steffi, Linda, hello. Marissa, hello. A pleasure as always. Mimsy, Ramona, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Halloween, y'all. Happy Halloween. Hi, hi, hi. Look at me. Turns out you can be early if you're just not late. Look at that. Hi. Early. We don't know her. Lovely to see you, Anne. Dove, Andraste, hello. Knit, Salford. Happy Halloween, all. I didn't get dressed up. Well, I dressed up as cozy. That's what I did. I didn't dress up today. It is Monday, so happy Halloween. It is the 31st. Yeah, happy Halloween. Today we're going to be reacting to Miss Chantel Murray and Miss Foodie Beauty, and her most recent live stream entitled Chicken Vindaloo Lunch Bees. Now, understandably, this is like 14 hours late, right? I know I'm late to the party. I had a very busy day today. Good morning, Annie. Lovely to see you. Hope you have some coffee. Ramona, I know I'm early. I had the worst. Let me tell you a little bit about my life because that's absolutely what you're all here for. I had the worst night's sleep somehow last night. Emily, thank you very much for returning to the channel as a member. Welcome back to Popstar. I had the worst night's sleep. I don't know what it was. I was exhausted. I don't know what happened Sunday, but I conked out at about 9 o'clock. And then my body kind of shocked me awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, right, well, that gym session didn't happen, so I may as well go now. Went to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning. Still plenty of people there, which is great. I prefer it alone, but it was still great. So anyway, did the thing, and then Chantel decided to go live and have lunch, and I was listening to her while I was pulling down on heavy things. And that was the time, and I came home and thought, am I in the correct state of mind, sleep deprived, post-gym, to take Foodie's lunch nonsense live? No, I made a better choice and I slept for an extra 2 hours. It was good. It was good. Oh, Bambi, it is a very fluffy beard. I have done absolutely no maintenance to it for a while now. It's nice and soft, which is good. Well, soft. I mean, it's not like a rock. But it definitely needs to tidy up at some point. It is getting hot here as well, and that is... beard weather makes it very, not uncomfortable, just sweaty. I mean, I'm a sweaty bear in general, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so, yeah, there's a bit to talk about today. The other thing that I wanted to do... Louisa, hello, thank you very much for being here for 18 months. I appreciate it. I see you well. Louisa says, joined a gym today, first time in 3.5 years. Oh, congrats, Louisa. I hope you have a fabulous time. Make sure you have something inspirational to listen to. It doesn't need to be me screaming in your ear. But I hope best of luck in your gym endeavors for the end of 2020. I hope you have fun and I wish you all the best. Thank you for being here for 18 months. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was like, oh, you know what's a cute idea? You know what Foodie does literally every year? Something for Halloween. It always kind of comes to the end of October, and whether or not she's had a successful Vlogtober is always up for debate depending on the year you look at it. Generally, Foodie will always do something for Halloween, right? She'll always put out a piece of content. Often, well, in recent memory, it was live streams. And then I got to thinking, I was like, oh, you know what would be great to kick off this little bit of Halloween? Because I'm not gonna lie, the Chicken Vindaloo Lunch Bees is quite dull. It's quite dull. There's talking points through it, specifically with Pete's, and that kind of got me to thinking, I was like, oh, remember Abominable Pete's? Remember that really cute, really corny, just terrible, but definitely my vibe, short. The little, short horror film that they did with the really bad, CGI blood and the dismembered, hand or foot from Amazon or whatever it was. Cute's a stretch. I am using cute. Cute, it was short. My definition for cute here is it was short and it was a lot less problematic than everything else we've been getting recently. There you go. Cute. So I was like, oh, let's jump on her channel and I'll go back and try to find it. And no, it turns out that Abominable Pete's, the award-winning short film has indeed been a victim of the great purge of the scrub of the Foodie Beauty channel. So, yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know if it's a big talking point, I guess, and Lottie and I were speaking about it earlier, whether or not it's a big talking point as to the reasoning behind a lot of the deletion or a lot of the privating of the content. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, I can't remember there being anything, like, particularly, like, notable, I guess, about the Abominable Pete's short specifically. Then we got to talking, and it was kind of like, well, the rhyme or reason of it, I'm not going to pretend to know, and Lottie had far more insight into it. Trying to understand, like, why there is Pete's content out there and, like, discussions about past relationships and things like that, and whether or not that is what's being taken away, or, you know, Pete's discussion around gender and gender identity and all of that, and whether or not that's being taken away. And I'm not numbers driven, but specifically in this live stream today, it does seem, I don't know. It's a big talking point, and we'll kind of get to it when we get to it. But it feels kind of like in all of this, and understanding Pete's as a whole grown adult like that, but in all of this, you do kind of feel for Pete's. Specifically in the interaction today, but more so, I guess, the larger conversation about the changing dynamic of these two people, I guess. But anyway. Sorry, getting dry there. Hey, BB, lovely to see you. I was reading and drinking at the same time. No. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet and watches way too much Foodie Beauty. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices. Choices about the words coming out of our mouths. Choices about what we put onto the internet. Choices. So, yeah, Elle, it is pretty, like, dismissive, I guess, is probably a really good word. I don't know. It seems Foodie kind of does this. Foodie will proclaim that she is the bestest of friends. She's such a good friend, you guys. But, like, we've spoken at length, ad nauseum, I suppose, about their situation is their situation, but also I don't see, words are really hard tonight. The good friends that I have in my life, I don't see a lot of, like, similar behaviour between the two that we watch on camera, because these are our stories. Yes. Very that. I'm doing well, Petty. I'm very well, thank you. Oh, sorry, I'm reading like 17 things at once. I do need to breathe. All right, we're going to pin the thing, and then we're going to get started, because there are community tab posts. There are things that I need to read. So many things. Pin the thing. Feel out of practice. Thank you, Pack. Lovely to see you today. Hello. We're going to go up. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Okay. Dramatic reading. Yes, dramatic reading. Lottie, sorry that I felt a little bit spaced out there. I was reading, but not... yes, very spooky technical messages. No, technical difficulties. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Just need to read a thing. Okay, cool. So, where do I start? I guess, so, aside from deleted community tab posts, right? It's very spoopy. Yes, I'm hearing things. I'm not hearing things. It's fine. I'm just trying to read and catch up at the same time. My brain is not processing it all well. Anyway, aside from deleted community tab posts, there is one that I will be reading out while, I guess we could... Hold on, is this one going to work? This one will work. Hold on. There we go. Okay, great. So, this is from 12 hours ago. So this is after? Yes, it's definitely after the live stream that we will be watching. I do not believe there will be shapes included in today's discussion. Mudslicker, I think you're safe. Anyway, so this is the latest community tab post from Foodie Beauty. Let me find my Foodie voice. Foodie? Yes, Feudal Beauty. The Pete's drama. I forgot I kicked Pete's out of my room earlier. Lol. There it is, it's coming back. I will explain. Pete's is a former ex-boyfriend. That's a double negative and doesn't make sense. He is my friend, yes, but my room is considered my personal space that contains many personal items and clothing, and I am usually not in my hijab in my room. It is custom in some cultures for women to only be alone and without hijab with family members if they are men. We can be with all women without hijab. Do you see, like, here's the thing. This is why it's you kind of got, like, I kind of got to feel bad for Pete's on this one. Specifically around the conversation about gender identity and the quite, like, tender and adult concepts that, like, Pete's has brought into the discussion. And Foodie kind of just, I don't know, stomping down on it on, like, here's like, your, I don't know, reaffirming isn't the correct word, but I'm trying to find, like, here's the change in my personality and it's defining your gender specifically, and my behaviors are now changing to it because of men on the other side of the planet who I haven't met and plan on marrying. Just that. Just that. It kind of feels a bit, I don't know. I feel for Pete's. I know this is very different from our past relationship and how we used to live, but things are different now. I did not ask him to leave with any malicious intent at all. I am not dropping my friend from my life, but it is no longer appropriate as a married woman, she's not yet married, apparently, well, unless it was over WhatsApp, but who knows, to have a non-related man in my private room. Pete and I can discuss things in any other unused rooms in the house, no biggie. And yes, that includes me staying out of his as well. See you guys soon. So I truly, honestly hope that Pete's refuses to deliver anything to Foodie moving forward. No more late night snackaroos of M&Ms from Pizza's room. No more screeching his name to go and pick up the bags from the front door and deliver your food to your room once again. I understand if Foodie wants to, like, introduce boundaries into the closeness and their relationship, regardless of, like, where that intent is coming from. I still think it's really weird. I just think that these conversations between two adult people should be maybe being had, like, in private. Foodie, some advice. Maybe sit down with your best, closest friend, right, and talk these things out. Talk about introducing new boundaries. Talk about respect. Talk about all of those things. Don't play it all out online like this because it feels weird. It feels weird. Oh, KC, I'm so sorry. I just saw your message. My condolences. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Jamie, it is my understanding that these might be pants, yes. We will not need to play the game, are these pants? It's my understanding that these are pants, yes. Yes. All right. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get started. Let's go here. Oh, I'm all over the place. I literally am all over the place. Anyway, that was the community tab post. That kind of catches you up to the summary of this talking, of the main talking point, I guess, through this entire thing. Outside of that, Foodie gets Vindaloo, proclaims it quite hot, and hilarity ensues. Yes. Yes. So here we go, at 1.5 times speed. Oh, headphones are there.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Flop and Lynn.
Oh, did I not pin the
No,
thing?
BJ.
How did I not pin the thing? I
I
posted
changed
it.
my location around. Cleaning
I
out
am
my
the worst.
room so
I am
bad.
all
Hi,
out of sorts
A+.
today.
Which palm is it if you're itchy that you're going to come into money? Because my one palm is super itchy.
Pin it.
But
There we go.
I fooled around and fell in love. No, no, no. Oh, the cats have not left me alone. Up here. I'm eating. Go away. All the cats. Shh, go away.
Did you pin the thing? I swore I pinned the thing.
No, we're not in
Hey,
This is the
Oceana.
villa. Does it look like Kuwait? I know I'm sorry. When I come back, I'm investing in a better fan. Maybe one of those stand fans. I don't know. So,
Yesterday.
I'm taking an eating
This
break.
top-
I'm massively just cleaning out everything. Like,
No.
can't really see much, but
Yes.
maybe I'll do a reveal when I'm like completely done. Marhaba Shantizi, thank you.
Okay, chat. I do
I don't know
not like
Turkish
this
coffee,
top
what we're doing.
at all.
I think it's better. I keep a lot of pretty much everything I can just private because like
What is this shirt? It's like, it looks comfortable. I'm trying to find something nice about it. The stitching looks contrasting. I don't know.
oh no, is this chicken vindaloo or beef?
Ugly as hell. Okay, that's the phrase I'm looking for. Thank you.
Okay, it's chicken vindaloo. So this is chicken vindaloo.
I don't know. Maybe she is actually celebrating Halloween. Like, the arms are kind of giving Beetlejuice, specifically because it's black and white and striped. But I'm not. I feel like this shirt, not the shirt underneath, but the shirt on top, whatever the hell it is, more of an outside garment, you know? It would look really cozy, like walking through a park or like sitting down to a picnic, but this combination is a lot. This is a lot to handle.
Which is super. Is my light on? Yeah, it is. It's
Hey,
super
grateful.
spicy chicken.
Okay, good. No, I've got the laughs back. We're good. We're okay. We can move
Potatoes.
forward now.
Spices with some rice. Hi, coffee first. VI peasant.
That girl, they've never met. Words. They've never met. They've never been in the same room together. I'm convinced that you don't know a person until you can smell them.
And some stuff.
Because you just don't know whether or not you'll be able to tolerate being around them, you know? It's a picnic blanket, is that what I mean? Well, Hawaiian in not so subtle terms a little bit. No, Elle, look, I am with all of you. I'm putting positive vibes only out into the universe that Foodie goes to Kuwait. Don't get me wrong. But also, like, for anybody who considers maybe following in Foodie's footsteps, never. Don't ever. Don't ever do that. That's the wrong choice. Do the opposite, please. Hey, Jess, good to see you.
Lambo! Are you feeling okay? So let me try a piece of this chicken. And I have some fruits and stuff. I'm trying to, like, eat healthier now. Beauty bite?
Hey, Autumn.
Better flow?
Why?
Yeah.
Ooh, packing us an important question. What souvenir do I want from Kuwait? Ooh. Well, maybe she could kick off. Maybe she could work on like positive relationships with her audience and buy a whole heap of postcards. That'd be a cute idea from Foodie. I don't want nothing from her. I just want content. That's it. I want vlogs and live streams. That's all I want.
Yeah, it's so much airier. Like, I took down... Ooh, that's spicy. I took down that rack thing.
Link, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Link says, Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! I'm dressed as Frankenfurter today. Oh, great costume, Link. I hope you have an entire crew of Rocky Horror fans alongside you. But if not, solo act anyway. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support, Link. I appreciate it and I hope you have a fabulous day.
No need.
Fridge magnet and coffee again, please, Lucas. Good to see you, Lucas. Yeah. I remember when I was traveling, I was of the very misguided mindset of, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be really touristy and get like a keychain from every city that I go to. That died off really quickly. After like keychain number 6, I was like, I am just lugging around a fistful of shrapnel that could do a lot of damage, but also is really heavy. This is a bad idea. Like, yeah, no, why not? Why not collect like 20 different just miniature maces? Great. Bad idea.
Sorry. Hi, Anna. Pedialyte. Yeah, I have to cook some stuff after too.
Oh, tea towels. That's a good one, Steph. I like
What is
that.
this? A potato? Yeah, they're potatoes. It's so spicy. I'm just taking an eating break, and I thought I would like hang out with you guys for a bit. I don't know. Yeah, I need a fan. Look, I need a fan all times.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I just have a really bad memory, so sometimes I need something like in my hands to be able to be like, oh yeah, I went there and I remember these things now. Tactile memory, is that it? No, it's something. Anyway, my brain's fun.
So. Batata.
So Adam, good question. From my understanding, she's filming on her live streaming. Zach, find your words today. Come on now. She's live streaming from the computer today. So yes, often the camera does look a little bit different. Oh, that's right. I was going to do a thing. Hold on. For comparison's sake, I wanted to just boot up this this oldie but a goldie. This one was from earlier in the month. See, I am literally all over the shop.
So the topic of today's video is going to probably upset a lot, if not all, of my beezers.
This never came to pass, but just hold on to your butts.
I will not be doing live streams anymore.
Turned out that was a lie.
I will be going to a recorded video format from now on. I think this will be better for me, and I've had a lot of time to think about it.
I can't give you an exact amount of time that this lasted. Wasn't very long. It wasn't very long. Kimmo, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member, mate. Or rejoining, rather. Welcome back to Popstar. I appreciate it.
I want to say thank you to those of you who have been supportive to me anyways, regardless of any stage of my life that I've been going through, whether...
Spoilers, that was from the 8th of October. So, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? Something? Math's hard. Less than 4 weeks. There you go. Anyway, we're now pretty routinely doing live streams daily. So we're essentially back to where we were pre-creamy.
I have extra insulation, and I've been like working hard and hardly working. No, I've been working hard, so.
Have you?
Besides that.
I would like to see the hard work, personally. I would just evidence. Evidence is useful.
That's the Arabic name for potato.
Okie dokie. Pre-creamy. Yeah.
I feel better. Lambo. Oh, I need to follow you back on Instagram so I can see your costume.
100%, buddy.
Can we get him? I don't want to hear about this stupid salsa ever again. My God.
Okay, so we're going to have a bit of a discussion about the nut salsa again. So I know I harped on about it the other day, but it's funny. Hey, Rages. Rocky, hello, good morning.
I don't know if there's any other foods. Hi, Brittany. Riviera yogurt scandal. Why would I take salsa from a jar and put it into a Riviera yogurt container? The Riviera yogurt containers don't even have lids.
Then it's a different jar. It doesn't... Look, you... regardless of what container it is, personally, I think it's a far more intriguing story that Chantal's aunt bought some nut salsa and divvied it out and was just like, here it is, gal. Because it means that you fabricated this illustrious lie all surrounded by, I'm moving into a 3, 4, 5, 6 bedroom mansion with 2 ginger cats, and a housekeeper, and a visiting vet every however many months, and the cats live outside, and there are 4 screens, and and even if it was true, which I don't believe, like, just the level of effort and energy that went into fabricating this lie, again, if it's not true, does make me laugh. It does make me laugh quite a lot.
I missed my flight. No, I was never going today or tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, the nut salsa thing was just stupid. It's like a lot of stuff.
It's so good, though. Never ends.
But when you have no content of your own and you have a boring life...
Do you have an end to that statement? No. It's
What else are you going to do?
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a couple of hours out of my day every other day, watch my stories, and have a laugh. That's the plan. That's the plan, Sam.
So Tuesday.
That's the plan.
Salsa matcha is good on eggs.
Ooh, eggs! Chat. Did you know I have fallen in love with egg whites? I've fallen in love with them. The problem is, well, one, they cost a ridiculous amount compared to, like, the base form of the egg. And two, they are generally wrapped in plastic, and I go through a lot of them. I buy, like, 500 mils of egg whites and eat it in, like, a day or two. It's a problem. It's not a problem, but it's a problem. So I found out that I can wholesale a box of just egg whites, 10 kilograms, in Imperial. That's like 22, 25, somewhere there. This is my math fingers. Pounds. It's the equivalent of like 350 egg whites. And I can get it delivered to my door. How great is that? So that's what I'm going to do. Except the only problem is you have to freeze them. So I'm going to have to, like, parcel them all out and then freeze them. And then I'm creating plastic waste regardless. Unless I use containers. Anyway, side chat about eggs. 22 was good. Nice. Look at me being able to convert.
My place looks nice and fresh. Ooh, that's spicy. Holy crap. My gosh. Yeah,
Well, it's mostly because I really like an egg white scramble, but I crack 2 eggs in anyway so that I can have the yolk, because the yolk's the delicious part, but the egg whites just help to fluff up everything.
what was I going to say?
Oh, Kitchen Mum, that's a good idea. Silicone cubes.
Yeah.
Large ice cube trays. That'll work. Well, I've got, like, reusable Ziplocs, like the silicone ones. So they would probably work. It's just getting the air out of them so they don't burn. But my problem is, again, I go through them so quickly that they're not going to be in the freezer that long. Egg story time is now over. Yeah, I think here in Australia, general eggs...
This is painful. Vindaloo is really no joke.
Carton is maybe like $4 to $5.
So,
$4, $5, $6. Australian.
yeah, I don't really have much to say.
It's a good thing we sat here for an hour and a quarter then. Excellent.
Yeah, I know, right? YouTube shorts are not monetized?
Ooh, Army Wife. That sounds great. Have fun.
Don't eat spicy food before you... Oh, yeah. No, thank God I'm not leaving today or tomorrow. Or this week.
Maybe I need to raise chickens with someone. Maybe, Linda.
I'm just joking.
Maybe. I won't be doing other things on that list, but maybe raising chickens, yeah.
Rosie, I know you said you weren't getting... Yeah.
Meerkats asked, does she have her trousers on her head? Maybe.
I'm gonna go to the...
I'm partially convinced that it's the two-piece that Kentucky and Chantel have in common. I'm partially convinced that these are those pants, yes.
Desk.
They might not be. I'm partially convinced.
Like, whenever I get there, I'll go to the Air Canada thing and be like...
Oh, Lucas, that's science.
Are you, No, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about... I'm not even worried about that. I'm, like, not worried about that. The plane seats or anything like that at all.
Are we at speed?
Pizza's sleeping, I think. I don't know.
God, we are. Okay.
It's really hot.
Not at all weird, Boo. Not at all. Don't let me yuck your yum.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. Hey, Haz, good to see you.
Oh. I have some sunblock from when I was in Cuba. Do you think I can bring that?
I'm sure it will be fine. Cuba was not that long ago. April? April.
Am I bringing my ring lights? I have a portable ring light I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna go
cute.
in the washroom and
Very cute.
blow my nose. Hold on.
Are we not blowing our nose on stream anymore? Wow. The content has been elevated.
I just wanted to try to be more polite for you guys.
Oh, Elle, great reminder. Chat, especially those of you, you know, down around me, make sure you wear your sunscreen because the sun is a motherfucker this year.
The daintiness.
Recently, this last week has been, like, severely intense. I'm pretty sure, I feel like our Bureau of Meteorology, that's a joke, that very few people in the chat will get. Oh, shut up, Zach. I'm so convinced that our Bureau of Meteorology will just be like, yeah, remember that UV index thing? We're going to have to add a couple of numbers to the end of that because boy howdy, it is getting shiny out there. Shiny.
I should have got paneer. Paneer never makes me in pain.
You've got snow.
Cheeseburgers,
I'm sorry,
cheeseburgers.
Autumn. The bomb, exactly, Stephanie. The Bureau.
Where's Salah? I don't know. Where are you? He's probably busy. You called me Chantal? What happened to Hey Beezer? They don't check for liquids? Yeah, right, Lynn.
Don't let it call it that. Although we're meant to call it that now, right? I'm confused. Oh, really, Brie? Wow. I'll swap you.
My comeback date is actually, I was wrong about that last night. Remember, I was like the 28th or 30th. I don't know.
You said the 28th, and then you walked it back to say the 30th. I have it in my journal.
Because, I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay, honestly. You have up to like 90 days, but you don't have to stay that long.
Everyone else catch the fruit fly. Good.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay, honestly. You have up to like 90 days.
Look, I know I have fungal gnats with me because of my luscious garden behind, but when the most interesting thing that's happening on the stream is catching a fruit fly in the lens. Oh boy.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay, honestly. You have up to like 90 days, but you don't have to stay that long.
But Foodie, what happened to moving across to the other side of the planet for 3 months and living out your fantasy with your future husband or current husband? Because you keep using the wrong words. What happened to that?
So I'm not sure, but you guys will know more eventually, maybe.
Marissa, do you want me to... Hold on.
Just stay tuned for my live streams and videos.
This is for Marissa.
Don't worry about telling us.
It's a shout out to the heels.
Yeah.
Very good. Good morning, Beth. I hope you're having a great day.
Spirit Halloween is on.
It's too
Instacart,
early to
Missy
boo
Boo?
me, L. I then read Indy, so I was going to turn into Lindy. Hi, Indy.
Susie the doll, you don't have to worry about
Caffeine.
that. It's like not your life to worry about, right? I mean,
Time for caffeine.
my cats are not going to destroy my bed. What, like...
Your cats are going to be really sad and confused for a while, to be honest, Rudy. Sahara, no, she's just going to beeze on over there. It'll all be fine.
Kelly Picanti. I hope you have an awesome time in Kuwait. Thank you, Kelly. Ready, set, rebees.
Good morning, Big Smile. Oh, chat, while you're here, by the way, while we're watching this nonsense and trying to make it fun, I guess. If you'd like to hit the like button, that'd be greatly appreciated, please, and thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm very tired, Elle. That's how.
Porcelain doll.
And
I know,
kind of
right?
stupid.
My bed will be okay. No one's gonna touch my bed. Not the cats. The cats will sleep on it.
Gloating, lovely to see you. Yeah, she's eating chicken vindaloo. She's gonna tell you about 17 times how hot it is.
I hate that. Sometimes I bite into a cardamom pod, like a huge one.
Foolish, then.
It's too fragrant and I'm crying.
Well, okay, it's because we speed her up to 1.5 times speed because I have no tolerance for her reality. That's why everything seems kind of sped up. Tanya, hello.
I'm trying to stay composed, but it's so spicy. And I just can't handle it.
She's crying because it's too spicy. Oh, this is bringing back the memories of the spicy noodle challenge. Yikes. Turns out not a good idea to do food challenges on the YouTubes. Especially when they have noodles and you don't like chewing.
Give me another minute. I'm just going to eat this so I can stop. Hold on. I'll answer your question in a minute. Wait.
Alright, skipping ahead. She legitimately is using a post-it note. Very good.
Okay, if you don't like spicy food, never, ever, ever order the chicken vindaloo.
Also, maybe, like, if you're eating spicy food, don't touch your eyes with your bare hands, because you never know when you're going to get a chili in there. I'm not going to lie, when I was young... Alright, sidebar time. When I was young, I, again, maybe we won't say stupid. Foolish. We'll just say foolish. I can't remember how old I was. Very young. But I found a magical plant. I found a magical plant, and it had mulberries on it, right? And I was like, hell yeah, mulberries are great. I'm going to take some mulberries and take them home and plant them and try to grow a mulberry plant. Turns out, didn't work. But I was just fascinated by taking things with seeds in them home and trying to plant them and growing like a fruit-bearing tree of some kind. Do you know what else I managed to come across? Bird's eye chilies. I was like, ooh, look at this fun little tree. These pointy little guys. And look, I'm gonna be very honest. My family history of cooking did not involve chili of any kind. Any kind. I have a very very soft, not soft palate, just a very low exposure to spice as a young person. Anyway, so I found some chilies and I was just like, oh great, let me grab a bunch of these. I'm going to take them home. I'm going to put them next to my mulberry tree and I'm just going to plant it and a tree will grow and I will have all the mulberries and chilies in the world. And aren't I a genius at however old I was? Well, it turns out that if you hold on to chilies for a long time, especially in the heat, they pretty much disintegrate and melt. So, chilies melted in my hands. Like, the actual flesh not the flesh of my hand, sorry, the flesh of the chilies just started to deteriorate. And then I just had jammy, chili, seedy hands. And do you know what I did? I decided to wipe sweat away from my eyes. I got a chili seed stuck. Look, I haven't experienced a lot of pain in my life, but there is not quite a correct term for me to describe a chili seed being stuck in your eyeball. It is on fire. Just my face is on fire. My eyeballs are on fire. Throw the chilies on the ground. Go to a tap. It's like 35 degrees, so of course there's no cold water, it's just hot water from the pipes that I get. Splash it into my eyes. Things start burning worse. Turns out that old, like, add water to it trick really well, it is true because it doesn't help. Crying, snot everywhere, can't breathe or see. And then about 6 hours have passed and I'm very upset. Very upset sitting at home, feeling very sorry for myself, with a glass of milk and cotton buds. Because I thought that because the advice was if you drink milk after eating something spicy, it kind of helps. So I was just like dabbing, just dabbing milk into my eyes to try to make it hurt less. Anyway. My childhood was both magical and horrifying, Lucas. Yes, yes. Yeah, needless to say, my mum was not impressed with my shenanigans. She was very kind in not calling me ridiculous. And I won't tell you how old I was, so back to Foodie.
From Indian places.
Hey, Monty.
White woman jump scare.
I'm not saying how old I was. It's fine. I was old enough to maybe know better than to rub chili in my face.
What happened, plain cheese?
I wasn't 17, I just say no.
Mass
Not
major
last
difference
year.
in lasagna. No, I knew Vindaloo was spicy. It's just I forgot how spicy.
Oh, God.
Can you get a heart attack from these things? There is so much white cat food. I'm going to show you guys.
If by these things you mean exposure to, like, high amounts of capsaicin chili, yeah, well, your heart can, like, beat faster. It can raise your blood pressure and heart rate. I mean, there are things that I think, look, from my lived experience of panic, like shoving a chili seed in my eye. Yes, I had an elevated heart rate for sure.
Guys, like, downstairs. Tonight I have to meal prep and stuff. I'm just doing my
I was indeed younger than 38. Yes, it was not last week.
room right now, and then
No,
hold on.
no, I think I was 10 or 11, old enough to know better. Definitely old enough to
I'm
know
just doing my
better.
room right now. I have.
Oh, my sinuses were clear, like crystals.
Just my big thing of makeup in this bag. I'm not going to be wearing a lot of makeup. It's going to be hot. It will melt right off. Now, does anyone know if this is 4 ounces, this perfume, my Valentino?
You said 13, Oceana, very close.
You're like-
very, very close.
Lush body wash. Is this acceptable in my carry-on?
Can we just get to the airport already? Let's skip the next couple of days. Let's go. Let's just fast forward.
And then...
Hey, me. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat and for your beautiful rendition of Beans. Thank you for that. It was heartbreaking, but also wonderful. Meep says, a chili in the eye is worth 1,000 tears. Happy Halloween. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate, and happy Halloween to you as well. Look, I do not wish a chili in the eye to anyone. Anyone.
Body lotion. Oh, the bathroom question.
Hey, Leslie.
Why would I get on a flight where I can't use the bathroom? Obviously the bathroom is big enough. Read it, Habibti. Read what? Hi, Norma Jean.
Is it just me, or does she seem like really not excited to be traveling now? Or maybe she's just like fighting the chili.
We're not TSA.
Which
No,
again,
but some of
relatable.
you have traveled maybe, right? Or no? And maybe your personal experience and knowledge might be able to help.
Why is she mad at the audience? Dude, you're the entertainer. I don't know, be funny, be interesting, be something. You just seem kind of mad. Cranky.
Which is why I asked these questions. No, I'm not bringing that.
Yeah, bathrooms on a plane are tiny. And like I'm a bigger person. Bathrooms on planes are not a comfortable space. And Foodie told us that the flight to Cuba, which understandably a smaller plane, but she look, this person right here admitted that like the toilet situation was not happening on Cuba. So hopefully everything's okay for a 12-hour trip. Kerry, thank you for the super chat. Kerry says, my partner grows different chilies to make sauces, jams, and chutneys. Delicious! He uses gloves to handle them after a bad experience with his contact lenses. See, Kerry, I feel like your partner and I would have a shared experience in the trauma that is chili seeds to the eye. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. And gloves are indeed a very good idea.
I think this is 4 ounces, but maybe not. It's supposed to be TSA approved, so I'm just going to put everything in here. If they need me to take anything out, whatever, they can do it. I'll just buy another one.
Foodie, when are you leaving? Has it been confirmed yet? Because can you go now? Can we go now? Can we?
I have all my documents ready. Everything.
Bees?
Cash, documents, COVID vaccine paper just in case.
Uh-huh.
I have an array of treats here, so Pete can come to the treat station. I'm gonna leave the cat comb here too.
Okay. Can you... Why can't you leave it down in the kitchen, though? Why has it got to be in your room?
I have this battery thing that is charged. On here, I have all of my medications in their original box.
Uh-huh. She does seem cranky. It's not just me, right? Like, I'm generally pretty good at reading Foodie's mood because she wears it straight on her face. But it's not just me. She does not seem very excited. Well, yeah, no, true. Pete's can't go in her room now. But maybe when it's just her there.
It does look like the pants. Well, I gotta make use of them somehow.
Okay, confirmed it's the pants.
No, this is,
I knew I heard it.
Oh, just a normal hijab.
It's just who she
Okay,
is.
a jersey one, they call it. And then this, I have all my medications in the boxes with the prescription information on it.
Uh-huh.
And then in here, I'm using
Hold on, what prescriptions do you have? Because that's like health gurney information and I would like to know.
this to keep... Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'll just keep all my receipts and papers in here.
Sorry. It is rude, but the thought of Foodie keeping her receipts and papers is a little funny.
And medications, I'm gonna like put it with my CPAP and everything. Hold on one more second.
Yeah, confirmed pants. Oh no, we're on mute. Womp womp. No, you're still on mute. Foodie. Oh. Okie dokie. Just gonna skip ahead, that's fine.
The modesty webcam, just a webcam cover because, yeah.
Just a constant state of anger bubbling underneath. I could see it.
It's a good idea. And
Pants on the head is definitely some 5-minute craft nonsense. I 100% agree, Lindsay.
so what's up? I'm modesty posting up. Bring the blue pot. I think I'm gonna try to clean it when I come home. I think I'm not gonna give up on it. What do you think?
Wait, give up on what?
Come home.
What did I miss?
Bring the blue pot.
Oh, the blue pot. No, oh, blue!
I think I'm gonna try to clean it when I come home.
That's a lie. You won't try.
I think I'm not gonna give up on it. What do you think?
I think you should just leave it where it is and just let old blue grow its own little universe and take over the villa. I think it's partway there.
Bring a variety of meds.
I think the fungus is probably like halfway up the banister by now.
An epin needle. What the hell? Where do I get that? Does Kuwait have any weird, big, huge bugs? No, I'm kidding. That's Sala.
That's if he exists. I'm so convinced. I'm so convinced. I don't know if I've just like talked myself into this conspiracy or what, but just something about all of this is screaming it's not real because it's Foodie telling a story and you know she lies.
You can buy all those meds
Here for the show, 100% yes, Resident Evil 7 down.
there, yeah.
Yes.
So, I've been, just watching a lot of plane crash videos. I don't know.
That's probably not good to watch before you get on an international flight.
There's a channel, is it the Flight Channel? Send me 10K, I'll do it. No, I'm kidding.
Elle, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It is important to remember, if we believe things real, there is greater entertainment in the lie. Yes, 100%.
Not until you get there and bring the crabs. Shut up. I was in love. How could... Okay, plain cheeseburger. What was your message to the Beezers? Hold on.
Again, weeks ago we weren't live streaming and now we've returned to all of this.
Hold on.
I honestly wonder whether or not she's going to be live streaming during her international trip. Might just be vlogs.
Whatever. What's your love message? I don't see it. Are you trying to experience cardiac arrest? No. Let's go avenge PC. Yes, PC. I'll avenge you when I go.
It's got to be in a trench coat.
Anyways, okay, let's not be silly. Let's be normal.
Could we be fun?
What? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm so out of the loop. I feel like I don't even know YouTube anymore. What's going on? Everyone on YouTube sucks now. Except me.
Excuse you.
So, what's going on here?
Have you heard about Amber's ankle?
I You can't be normal.
Also, I know that Ambi uploaded and the lung's fine and the nodules miraculously disappeared and this, that, and the other. We may cover it at some point later this week, but my God.
I fell in love years ago. Good. You drove a Ford Fiesta and you loved him? Aw. We are Beezers. No one's normal here. This jam exposed Ronnie. I think Ronnie is just married to his cousin. I don't think it's his cousin. His name was Hassan. Are you guys watching 90 Day Fiancé, by the way?
No, but clearly you are. So clearly you are.
Whoa! Oh my god! Sam literally waited for me to move my arm so he could jump up here.
Like, wouldn't it be a coincidence if she was watching a show that had absolutely nothing to do with the lies that she tells us? Wouldn't that be a coincidence?
You manipulative Beezer.
You manipulate me.
Yeah, Lottie, I mean, she's definitely going to be going over there as a tourist and has definitely alerted the, authorities that she's actually working. And for tax purposes, is definitely going to, concern herself with all of that. Don't think so.
No, I'm watching the
That's awesome. Best of luck, mate.
real life 90 Day Fiancé.
Fingers crossed.
We are not.
Come here, Sam. Have a seat, you.
Have a seat, Sam.
That's fair, Lottie. It's just been a big talking point.
This show is better
last
than
week.
TLC?
And realistically, I wish we weren't talking about 90 Day Fiancé, instead talking about the plan to fly halfway across the globe in a matter of days. Days. This is a huge week, and yet we've got this. It's weird.
Loaf?
Oh. Oh, yes.
Salmon plain cheese. You love Sam, maybe? TLC ain't got nothing on me.
That's what she wants to hear.
I watched 90 Day and they would love you because they wouldn't have to try to manufacture. You can tell. Okay, I was watching. I'm a little behind on 90 Day Fiancé, but I'm really I like the story of Sumit and Jen. Is it Jenny? Just because she's an older woman, and her being in India is crazy. India, I don't think I could handle living there. Oh my god, imagine.
Yeah, no, that's great, Elle. If you need references, I mean...
All your nose is all
I
wet,
could
bro.
send a video one.
Trying to tell us something up her sleeve, bro? I really don't, So I was watching Jenny going out to the market by herself. Yeah, peasants with pickles roll. 16 months.
Can you tell a story?
You see FBRC video?
Far out.
It seems allegedly someone wants to send the video of you saying you'd murder a second wife to Kuwait authorities. I have to call the cops on him because he is insane. He calls stores when I go to stores. He is a gross loser who eats probably wet dog food and does nothing but hate on me on the internet. He's insane. I don't even know who this person is, but he's creepy. What do you...
On the flip side of all of this, Chantal, maybe learn to, think before you speak. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Maybe, think before you jokingly, try to insult or threaten anybody, regardless of whether or not they're make-believe.
I'm pretty sure that I was joking about that. Yeah.
Okay, well, that doesn't really fly.
I'm gonna marry somebody who doesn't even exist. So what are they gonna catch? I'm pretty sure that I was joking about that. Yeah, I'm gonna marry somebody who doesn't even exist.
I'm sure she just misspoke here, but...
What do you, I'm pretty sure that I was joking about that. Yeah, I'm gonna marry somebody who doesn't even exist.
Again, this is why it's good to, just think a little bit before you start talking. Huh.
So what are they gonna catch me on? He doesn't even have a second wife. So for that threat to even be legit, you frigging fat moron, he would have to be married
Don't body shame anyone, y'all.
a second time. And then maybe they could say, oh yeah. I was laughing, as I was saying, you guys, people are so crazy and stupid. You could tell he's insane. He's just unhinged, and YouTube continues to not care or protect their creators against this kind of harassment, bullying, whatever you want to call it. Heather M, welcome to Very Important Beezers, Ready, Set, Bees.
Okay, maybe just, don't throw threats out there. Again, regardless of whether or not people are make-believe or not.
But I'm done complaining about it. I'm just going to live my life, and like I said, your actions will eventually catch up with you, and you will
Oh, hey, Natural, we'll catch you up. Where are you lost at?
get your karma. If I don't escape my karma, you as sure as heck are.
Exactly, Brandon. You have to actually slay. Slay. You actually have to say /S or JK.
Not going to escape
But you didn't say JK.
yours.
This is what happens if you don't say JK.
And at the end of the day, when all is said and done, and I'm going up in life and I'm living a good life, and you're just sitting there still complaining about it, you know, whatever. No, he's beezing.
Did she just chuck Sam? Did she? Be nice to your cat, Foodie.
Kind of harassment, bullying.
Jesus. To be fair, it did kind of look like
Continues
Sam
to not
launched.
care.
Hold on, wait. We'll do a zoom. We'll slow it down for the effect. She did not handle Sam very well.
Or protect their creators against this kind of harassment.
See, she's holding Sam, and then I think Sam's getting really excited and wants to get put down, so it kind of like leaps. But it does seem like an unsafe. This is not. You know what? You know what? Look, I was only friends with Bean for a short period of time, but I can't imagine just handling Bean in such a precarious manner while also sitting down. This is a bit weird.
Bullying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Chantel just tried to throw Sam. Ew, be nice to your cats.
Harassment. Bullying.
Yeah. Like, she didn't even make a motion to, like, lean down and put Sam down. It was just kind of like, I'm just going to pick you up off the table and expect you to just, like, jump from my flinging hands. Rude. Be a better pet owner. No. Gently place the creature down so that they don't drop and hurt themselves. Be nice.
Whatever you want to call it. Heather M, welcome to Very Important Beezers Ready Set Bees. But I'm done complaining about it. I'm just going to live my life. And like I said, your actions will eventually catch up with you and you will get your karma. If I don't escape my karma, you as sure as heck are not going to escape yours. And at the end of the day, when all is said and done and I'm going up in life and I'm living a good life and you're just sitting there still complaining about it.
I don't know, Elle. They hang out in my chat. Pretty cool. Great sense of humor.
You know, whatever. No, he's beezing.
Yeah, FYI chat, I'm not like defending Chantel on anything here. It really did just seem like that was a very awkward put down for Sam. And she should maybe learn to, I don't know, not fling cats.
Estrella, Sam is Bannister beezing right now. I can hear it. Yep.
She does seem cranky. Black cats, yes.
My arm is covered, so it's okay. I know, like I said, people are taking stuff way too far.
That's true, Lottie.
For what? Like, what is the need for there to be an investigation on where I got this nut salsa?
Fuck, we're still talking about it. Okay.
How about you do an investigation on where I got the mezcal? That will specifically give you more evidence toward the nut salsa. I mean, really.
Not really, because you could make an argument that the mezcal and the nut salsa aren't actually connected because you didn't get them at the same time. Right? Come on now, Foodie. Think this through. Oh, but I'm telling you, I got this mezcal and I got this nut salsa, both of them when I was visiting the, 3-bedroom mansion, whatever. It's like, yeah, but you didn't get them at the same time. So if you're wanting to tie them together in any way, the only thing that actually ties them together is 1, you, 2, your lie. I mean, you can break down the logic of these things pretty speedily. Also, hi everyone. Lovely to see you here. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you'd like to hit the like, that'd be great. If not, that's cool. I understand. Don't fling cats. Don't fuck with cats. Don't misinterpret or request to put them down. Basic internet rules. Lottie, yeah, that's the top 3. Yes.
Household Tensala. Is that you?
Is it sweet or savory nut salsa?
Change my emojis. Is that you? Or is that a fake one? Better be you.
Sarah, 100%. Just be nice to all animals. That would be, like, a really good starting point for Chantal.
Well.
But also, like, consider even back when she was live streaming from the kitchen. Like, just think about the logic of her feeding Sam and BBJ. She put their food up on the kitchen island. Like, the easiest way BBJ, an elderly cat, had to access food was to leap up onto the kitchen cabinets, to then have to jump onto the back of Chantel's chair, to then get, like, ridden over to the kitchen island. That's fucked. She's like, it's just stupid. It's just mean. Be nicer to your animals. Put the food on the floor. Make it easy for them. God.
Also, Tansala, I'm gonna give you welcome to
She did indeed put water in a wine glass for the cats at one point, Elle. Yes.
the very important beezers. Ready, set, bees.
Lucas and Elle, same brain.
He's my own husband. You pull your head through the pant like.
Yeah, Lindsay, that's actually a perfect phrase for it. It was an obstacle course for her cats to eat. Now, at least she had, like, you know, the feeding bowl in her room. Hopefully that's clean at this point. On the floor. But, like, yeah, she just, I don't know, just be nicer to the cats. Be gentle. Consider them, you know, as vulnerable creatures who may injure themselves. Like, and the times, like, just thinking back of all the content, like, when Sam, like, threw himself down the stairs, like, all of that stuff. It's just, I don't know, and she just laughs it off, but it's like, well, what happens if, like, one of your animals breaks something? Then you'd feel terrible. You'd hope you'd feel terrible.
Shut up. You're rude, making fun of me how I look. I'm kidding. Sala, is that really you? Because sometimes people make accounts as trolls.
Did the kitchen office chair finally break? I don't think so. No, she moved it to the living room before, like, completely removing any content from the ground floor. Well, yeah, that floor.
Pretending to be you, so I want to make sure it's you. I will block any imposters pretending to be you, Sala. Are you coming to visit Istanbul? No, not this trip. But you know what? Anything's possible for us. We don't know what we're doing, but I know. I don't want to hear nut salsa. Yeah, we can get rid of that emoji.
If we keep saying that salsa all week,
We need to update them.
I'm not going to be mad.
Yeah. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. You like the new setup? Yeah.
Oh my god, go say hi to Salem for me. It's a great name.
Well, you know. And look at this, guys. Can you see my candle in the background or no? Anyway, I'm going to show you a final result maybe later tonight. So,
What is Chantel's response to people who don't believe in karma? I know that we're bad people or something.
I need to make sure I bought everything should be ready to go when I'm ready to go. It's me. Oh, hi. Hello. How are you doing, Sala?
Oh, so Mr. Creamy has entered the chat. All right. Oh my god, Lottie, the rice chair incident, of course. How could we forget? My nut salsa mukbang. Elle. Not gonna lie, I do know of certain individuals within this lovely corner of the internet who decided to dedicate an amount of time to creating their own nut salsa, finding some great recipes, and so far I have heard nothing but great things about house-made nut salsa. It is 2 thumbs up and big yummos, apparently. So yeah, if you want to go out and make your own nut salsa, give it a whirl, be inspired by Foodie to try something new, go for it.
Brooke, your outfit is cute and I like
Hey,
your
Mish.
setup layout. Oh,
She's really awkward. Mr. Creamy just entered the chat. The Vindaloo is spicy. Chantel's crying. And I told a story about chilies.
oh, thank you, Brooke. That's so nice of you. Brooke, go to sleep. Please.
ThereIn, I agree, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
This is not like the giddy, happy Chantel that I'm familiar with. Happy.
It's a fake Sala. That's right. He's a mod. I get it. It's a troll.
It was a fake Sala.
Goodbye. I'm blocking you.
Hey, Suen.
Are you worried
Enjoy
about staying
lunch.
safe? I was. What do you mean, Liz? Are you like, did you go to Kuwait? That's right, K-Bell. I should have noticed that. No,
Yes, tweet T.
he's not modded, so it's a fake one. Why would he join if he's a mod? I think that's a troll. It's true. He's a member of my channel, though.
This all seems so
Are you
weird.
buying a prepaid phone? No.
Again, I hope Chantel's spoken to like her phone company, her bank, like all of those important conversations you need to have before international BEEZE.
No, I'm not having fake. I don't like. That's one thing I don't like is having imitators in here. Maybe I should ask them to change their name first. I don't know. Okay, so
This is so weird. Lucas asks, did she forget that her only mod is also her new husband? It really did seem like it. Yes.
oh, okay, Liz. Have you done that with the blood test before marriage yet? What? You guys are crazy.
Oh, welcome back, Annis. Hello.
So anyway.
Yes. Do we actually have a story in this at all?
Why are you stupid? You need a SIM for Colombia? Who's your provider? Things are so different now. Things are just a lot more convenient for traveling, I find. I think.
No. Can we all take a moment and remember Chantal being forced to budget in Cuba just on the fly? I remember sitting there watching her some nights, her being like, okay, right, so if I spend $15 tomorrow and I'll have an extra like $30 for tips, that'll leave me with $20 on my last day, and I can't buy the souvenirs that I wanted, but I can buy that rum. Buying that rum was a bad idea. If only we could go back. Well, no, actually, because we got a lot of positive talking points, but also terrible perspectives from Chantal from all of that. Anyway, Chantal, traveling to Cuba was not as convenient as you're trying to paint this picture. And I'm sure that traveling to Kuwait will be an easier ordeal. However, you should still have a conversation with some of your service providers to tell them that you will be going international so that they can, set you up. Like, you've got to consider roaming fees and international charges and all of those things. But it's her. She'll figure it out, I guess. Jen, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, mate. Jen says, hi, Poppy and team. How are you? I'm very well, Jen. Thank you very much for asking. Chat, feel free to let Jen know how you are. I'm wondering if you think Foodie is getting scammed or if she's part of the scam. Jen, I don't know. Like, the more the story goes on, the more questions I have about it, because I'm just an audience member and I have zero concept of anything that's going on other than what she decides to present on her channel, right? So I don't know. There's a heap of red flags, but the biggest one is... I don't even think there's a biggest one, but I think that at this point in the story, 3 or 4 weeks after being introduced to the relationship with Mr. Creamy, the fact that we haven't seen any other, anything from his end is really quite curious. And I understand the argument about privacy, but Chantal kind of built him up in a lot of conversation as, yeah, he's a YouTuber as well. Yeah, he plays keyboard and he records himself and he plays video games. It's just talking about all of this stuff, but it's all of that content's 2 years old. Who's this person now? You know? They're not an active creator, but she paints him as that. It's really quite strange. So I won't be... Look, I'll be shocked and surprised regardless of what ends up happening, because even if, the tale she's telling is true and we get introduced to Mr. Creamy and everything seems the way that Chantal's presented, I will still be supremely cynical of a person who has offered to marry Chantal without ever being in the same room as her. That's just what it is. So, I'm sorry for the long-winded answer, but thank you for the support, Jen. Wonder Woman, thank you very much for the super chat. Wonder says, is she going there and setting it up as a runaway bride arc for when it goes wrong, storyline with legs and dollars? I don't really know. I mean, the way that she's talking about the travel now, it really seems like she's second-guessing, because I think we're getting to that point in the potential flight where the dopamine of the fantasy is kind of wearing off and the reality is kind of kicking in, right? And she's having to actually think about sitting in an airplane next to people for 12 hours. She has to think about going to an entirely different country, meeting a man she's never met before, and apparently in love, and apparently getting married. She's got to think about all of that. And we know Foodie. We know that her wants, desires, whims, and perspective will turn on a dime. So she's I feel as if she's got the fantasy come down at the moment, and the concern and worry and all of that's going to happen. And whether or not she's got the gumption to follow through on it, I think is going to be quite telling in the next couple of days. With all of that being said, it could also just be all lies and shenaniganery, So, who knows? But thank you for the super chat.
It seems that way anyway. The Vindaloo made me sweaty. And
don't get me wrong. I am. What's the word? What's the word when you think of something and you're willing it into existence? I'm doing that for the international bees because it's something interesting. Everybody was so excited for Cuba. Cuba was amazing. Didn't end very well, but Cuba was great because it got us out of the villa. It got Chantal out of her comfort zone, and we kind of saw Foodie like in the world that wasn't necessarily entirely manufactured by herself and under her own control. So I'm here for the travel. Manifesting. Thank you, chat. Manifesting. I'm here for the travel. I'm just really cautious and curious about the reason for travel.
They make you do a blood test, really? For what?
Are you okay, Lottie?
I don't know if I'm very... somebody queefed.
Hey, Kate.
Lots of these emojis are haram. I know, I gotta change those emojis. My plans for today are... I don't even have enough time in the world to do what I need to do, so...
And yet you spent an hour on the live stream. Okay.
What I'm gonna do is...
What do you need to do?
What am I gonna do?
What? Yeah, legitimately, what do you need to do?
Finish packing and cleaning and...
You've been packing for days, apparently. Cleaning where? Oop, we can peek into the bathroom.
Meal prepping. I have to meal prep. And freeze some things and make sure the cat food's all... Like, I have 3 cases of cat food that should last. If not, it's like the huge cans. If not, then my aunt...
Why are they in your bedroom? She keeps eyeing off to the side as if this just case of cat food is sitting next to her bed. Why isn't it downstairs?
Well, drop off some more
That stuff needs to go in the fridge if you open it, yeah?
food. Like, I have everything arranged and taken care of, basically.
Okay.
And if not, well, I'm not going to be... I mean, I can easily deal with things over there. There are too many Starbucks in Kuwait, apparently. So, yeah, it's just like, there's a lot of... Hello. I'm just live.
Ooh, Elle, that's a good idea.
So,
That's a really good idea. Well, Indy, yeah, so she said in a previous stream that she was going to meal prep a whole heap of, like, sauce and pasta stuff and lasagna stuff and, you know, stuff that Pete's would eat. But I don't know. I honestly hope that Pete's kind of... Oh, no, pizza's arrived. And now this is the big talking point. I was going to say... I kind of hope... And I don't think it's a high hope, but I am kind of hoping that if all of this is going to plan and Pete's used to live alone, I think. And so... I kind of hope that Pete's finds some independence in Foodie not being there. I don't necessarily, again, put a lot of faith that will happen, but I hope that it's a positive environment that he can kind of, you know, I don't know, just stop relying on Foodie. Like, I just don't think that anybody should have to rely on another person in this way. I think that it kind of like removes a lot of independence. Like, no one wants to be codependent, and this situation has always screamed very like unhealthy from at least from an outside perspective. I don't really understand it from an inside one, thankfully. But yeah, like since Pete's left his job, like it doesn't seem like he's had a lot of structure, a lot of like focus, a lot of any of those things that we kind of are positive in the right circumstance. So yeah, anyway, so pizza's arrived and Foodie's about to get real rude of a friend.
I hate them.
So, yeah. We need a nut salsa emoji. I'm gonna make one. It's still in the car. It just tastes like a bunch of spicy nuts. Like, it's just spicy. Cashew, sesame seed tasting.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Starbucks beezing in Kuwait. But apparently the Starbucks there are very different. And it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to do like as many videos as I can on like all the different things so you guys can see how different it is, but how cool.
Oh, Lucas, that's a good question. Lucas says, if Pizza's mum is not moving into the mansion with them now, will she be moving into the villa while Food is away? Maybe that timeline has actually worked itself out. I'm not too sure. I can't tell you. What do you mean, grow up? It's funny.
You know what I mean? Do you want to play with this, BBJ?
Yeah, the nut salsa has been confirmed as savory nut salsa.
BBest Angels!
Yeah, gamer, I mean, like, that's the ultimate, like, I don't need you anymore move, right? Like, once Foodie's actually left, Pizza's like, well, I don't want to do another month here, so here's me cancelling my lease, and I'm going to go and figure something out on my own. Like, you could hope, because it would certainly teach Foodie a lesson when it comes to treating, I can find words, friends with some form of kindness.
Lowest of your lane. Look at Shaida's style. I love Shaida's style. I need to learn how to wrap those nice chiffon the nice chiffon scars. Make an emoji of a scar.
Oh, you did look at that.
She looks, like, frightened.
Yes.
Okay, so here, instead of, like, acting a fool on camera, she could have, like, she's got her post-it note, she's got the mute button, she could just quickly do it, have a really private conversation with Pete's and be like, look, I'm really sorry, I can't have you in the room while we're on live, I'll talk to you about it later. Or, an even better concept would have been to, if you are introducing new boundaries, new restrictions, however you want to phrase it, maybe like have that conversation with an individual and treat them like a human instead of like doing all of this. Because putting it out there on YouTube like this is just not I guess the decent thing to do, because it's irritating. To be fair, he did just like walk into her room with an open door. I would never. I set my own boundaries with, if the door's open, you can come and stand at the door. You can knock on the door if I'm in my room. That's fine. I don't have an issue. But at the same time, historically, Pete's has been the one to deliver Foodie's food legitimately kind of to her desk in her room. So the boundaries of Pete's don't come in my room has long been overstepped, and seemingly comfortably so.
I'll be done in a bit and then I'll come get you, okay?
You don't want me bugging your audience? Fine.
No, yeah, but like, hold on.
I think she probably turned there and said, Mr. Creamy is in the chat, because that was a very short, yell out the door. Doors don't exist in the villa. Oh, I missed someone. Sorry. Thank you, El. Kate, hello. Thank you for being here for 3 months, mate. I appreciate it. Kate says, aw, look, this is a thing. It is a thing. Gymming now, but enjoy. Have a fabulous day at gym, mate. I hope you lift heavy, run hard, enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Bunny, thank you for the super chat as well. Bunny says, if not for you and the team, I would not still be following Foodies. Thank you for the watch, buddies. Bunny, thank you for the super chat. I don't know. That's a good thing, I guess. Thank you for being a buddy. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. And, sorry, but also, you're welcome. I guess. Thank you for following along with these shenanigans, and just make sure that you're, getting something positive out of all of these situations, because at the end of the day, got to take care of yourself, but also try to find a laugh, Oh, that's right. She confirmed it wasn't the real Mr. Creamy. So maybe the real Mr. Creamy is in there.
Poor Pete's. He doesn't seem sad he's being left alone. I don't like to have like any men in my room.
Oh, maybe that's it, Goblin. Maybe Mr. Creamy and Foodie haven't had a conversation about what the living situation is. Maybe.
Anyway, so
100% no.
I'm a married woman now, so I think it's...
You're not married. You haven't been... Unless you've been married over WhatsApp, in which case I'll be very upset that my invitation was clearly lost in the mail. You might be engaged to be wed, you might be planned to be married. Let's use the correct tenses, Miss Honors English. Because even I know that's incorrect.
It's just inappropriate. Well, I'm not married. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, here's the thing. You guys are going to hear me, like, contradicting myself a lot.
Period. Down. Doesn't matter how many years ago you start watching.
Because I'm purposely trying to be vague so that I can keep...
Are you?
...some of my privacy.
Are you, though?
It's hard to do that.
Here's the thing. If you want to be vague, be vague. You don't need to lie to be private. You don't. You just don't talk about topics if you want to keep that private. It's fine. But, like, all of these lies about the mansion, potentially lies about Mr. Creamy, who the hell knows? But if you talk about it, I'm going to assume you're meaning to tell the truth, but also there's every possibility that you are lying.
Especially from where I come from and like my past of being so open, but I'm trying my best.
It's not being vague, it's purposefully misdirecting people. Just don't talk about it if you don't want to talk about it.
Do you know where I get that Turkish coffee, the no impediment thing? Can I not just get it at the embassy? I'm like supposed to call around and find out about that. So.
Oh yeah, she hasn't contacted like anyone for advice on getting married overseas, whether or not things will be legally recognized in Canada, like what visa restrictions look like. And that's outside of the whole concept of she's literally in another country, right? Her walking around vlogging people, for all intents and purposes, might be seen as not as, I don't know, accommodating as she does so in Canada. She literally walks through grocery stores filming people without consent. She has no idea. She has absolutely no idea. So I guess we'll see.
Everything, yeah. I know I have to have that. The embassy in Kuwait, the Canadian embassy. Here, sweet. Here, sweet. No treats right now. I just can't.
Yeah, like I don't know how it works, but I imagine that if she is going to get married over in Kuwait, she's gonna I can't understand how you wouldn't need a witness. How does she not need to get a witness? But even if she does get married and all of that, for anything to be like legally recognized, there will need to be a conversation with the Canadian government at some point, and I'm assuming she will need to go to the embassy I'm assuming there's a Canadian embassy in Kuwait, to get that officiated or like into the system in some way. I don't know. I'm sure she'll tell us and probably lie, but we'll figure it out.
Maybe food. Real Mary pays for Canadian citizenship. Hi, Diego. The color Saida wears will be perfect for you too. You'll get to the wrapping. I know. There's so many different ways. That's why I follow.
Chris, you don't think she's gonna go? I mean, I have a little feeling that she might have some kind of emergency come up, meaning she can't go, and then we're gonna have to sit through weeks of talking about it. But we can be hopeful.
So many like people who wear hijabs and stuff on Instagram because I can just watch like how they do it. Like I just learned this, like to put this up here. You know, like I'm still like, why? Look.
Don't throw your cat again. Please don't throw this
okay.
one. Don't throw either of them, please.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting a cat down, not just like throwing them like a football. That's rugby, by the way, not soccer.
No, I don't watch her Haunted Doll. I missed you so much. Excited to see your travel vlogs. Thank you, Diego. Yeah, I'm excited too.
I just need this to ramp up a little bit. Like I was saying the other day, I understand that this week's going to be big, full of content. She's flying out in a couple of days, apparently. All the things are changing. Pizza's going live more often, so we've got to like kind of corroborate stories between the two of them. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're sitting through hours of her talking about the upcoming nuptials.
Get compression sawed. Our cat's halal. It depends how they're, offed. I would also marry Pete for Canadian citizenship, but not just jam. I have standards to come fund you. Hello. When the clouds part. Hi. It's nice to just chat with you guys. Like, I'm not going to stay on too long because I do have a lot to do, so I'm going to get off soon.
Half an hour.
But,
Morning Roses, hello.
I'm subbed to Sarah Jane on my alt account. Which alt account? The BEEZE show? That's possible. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm subbed to Monkey Chicken? No, I'm not actually. I don't think so. I don't even know who I'm subbed to anymore.
It's got to be before the 6th. It's got to be before
Are you wearing your pants on your head? Haha. No. But it would match. Why isn't your husband in the chat? I want to conversate. I guess he's really busy. He'll come in whenever he can. What is inappropriate? Your confusion? Having men in my bedroom, right, babe?
Good theory.
Are you still sub to Amberlynn? No. I'm not sub to a lot of people, actually. Like, I don't sub to a lot of people, but I go and check their channels and stuff. I'm procrastinating the chores.
But she has so much to do.
Watching you in Halloween makeup tutorials. Yeah, I wanted to...
I can't imagine Foodie uses other people's content like I do. Oftentimes finding the video, hitting play, putting my headphone in and actually, like, doing stuff. But Maybe she does.
Carve that pumpkin
Between that and watching 90 Day Fiancé, and she's got a lot to do.
at least and maybe put it out. And then maybe, I don't know,
Hey, Core, good to see you.
at least hand out some candy. Luann, member for 9 months. Room looks nice. Thank you. It is a lot cleaner. I have to vacuum. My bed.
Oh, wow. The floor is
Luann,
actually
member for 9 months.
clear.
Room looks nice. Thank you.
Did y'all see that? What's in the cupboard, though? What's in the cupboard? What's in the box? There you go. Look at that. Clear space on the floor. Love to see it.
It is a lot cleaner. I have to vacuum. My bed has my suitcase and my travel carry-on.
Did you just pick up... Did you do the sneaky and just pick up everything and shove it into the cupboard? I kind of feel like that's what... Is your FabFitFun box still in that cupboard?
So I'm just going to be...
Yeah, where's the poop jug?
working on packing slowly, getting things in, cleaning, massive cleanup. Excuse me. And I guess Pizza's gonna just work on things like a little bit while I'm gone, and I don't know. So. You're handing out rolled gold chocolate pretzels. Oh my god, yum. My goals for Kuwait. You know, married life.
She mopped the carpet again, Mish. Thank you for that memory. Thank you.
Content. Exploring a new culture respectfully and living life, you know?
Does this sound like someone who's happy to be doing what they're about to be doing? This does not sound like a happy foodie. We've heard a happy foodie. This sounds like a potentially regretting foodie. Hold on. We're gonna watch this in reality and you guys tell me.
And
Hey, Throdian.
living life, you know?
We're gonna go back.
Exploring a new content.
I'm just gonna watch it. Like, look, y'all know me. I'm no one, and I don't pretend to think I know anything about anybody I watch. Wow, be Vega, Zach. But I'm just gonna watch her disposition, right? I generally have a cheery disposition. Foodie's disposition in this current moment is one that I would not define as cheery.
Exploring a new culture respectfully and
It's the fact that she can't even look at the chat when she's saying all of this, first of all.
living life, you know? Not just sitting around and doing things that are destructive for my health and for my mental health.
Look, different people, places, things, surroundings, I understand that as a conversation in regards to mental health. Again, I'm no one, please don't take anything I have to say seriously. I don't know if putting yourself into a highly stressful position such as moving internationally to marry a man you've never been in the same room with before is look, there might be positive aspects to it, but I can see that situation type of deal as highly stressful. Highly stressful. And at the end of the day, you take yourself with you, right? Foodies-ness is within Foodie. I do not necessarily get on board with this whole I'm gonna be in a different part of the world and everything's gonna be different and none of my problems will come with me because I'll be a brand new person and none of the struggles of, you know, back home in Canada are going to come with me apart from everything that makes you, I suppose. And we saw that kind of extrapolate severely in Cuba. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for that concept, though.
Hi, Tiffany. Oh my god, Mimi. I'll do some cooking, yeah. No, he's not helping me pack.
Exactly, Sarah. That was her line of thinking for Cuba. Was that she'd go on a holiday and come back a brand new person and all that. And I get the sentiment around that, but that's a little more about like relaxation and being able to decompress and you know, ground yourself again and recenter and think about things that are actually important to you. But like, Foodie is going to take Foodie with her regardless of where she goes. She seems mad. She seems upset, like, or bored.
Thank you,
one
Lola.
of
I don't know, Flop Era. Maybe. That's really nice, Lola. I appreciate that. Maria's World, I hope you stay safe. Thank you. Was a kid. Oh.
She was going to be a totally new, different person when she moved into the villa as well. Yeah, any of those big, like, milestone events that Foodie has hit, she's kind of argued that this will be my new me, right? Her moving into the mansion was going to be, I'm going to take care of everything. I'm going to clean everything. I'm going to be a brand new, different person. And don't let me dishearten or discredit anybody else's hard work, but you kind of have to put in the hard work. You can't just make one, even if it is a massive change. You can't expect you fundamentally as a person to change by making one large change to your life. You kind of have to do some soul searching and do some work on yourself and acknowledge where your faults and strengths are and work on all of that stuff in a healthy, positive way. And oftentimes with professionals, it is best. But yeah, no, Foodie just being in a different location doesn't stop Foodie being Foodie. Oh well.
Oh my gosh. You should make Salah poutine so he can learn about your Canadian culture. Or one dish. If I don't answer your questions, it's because it's too personal. What do you like the most about Salah? I can't pinpoint one thing. There's too many.
Could you name just one, though? Could you name just one? Because it's really weird that you can't just name one. What was his top 3 things he liked about Foodie? The fact that she was changing for him. It's me paraphrasing. Her heart. Something else. I don't know. I mean, from Foodie's perspective, I think we've heard the things that she likes about Mr. Creamy. He plays her keyboard every night. I don't think that's happening at the moment. They plan to play video games and drive on a bridge. I don't know. Like, that seems like a relatively easy answer to tell. Chat, actually, while you're here, if you'd like to hit the like button, feel free. Or if you'd like to tell me what a better answer to, hey, you have a significant other, you're about to get married, or you are already married, or you've been in a relationship for a long time. What is it that you like about them? It can be simple stuff. It can, like, for me, oftentimes, I'm very, like, low-key in relationships. Unbelievable, I know. But I honestly, like, the most thoughtful thing for me is just when someone remembers that, like, I like a thing. I remember a couple of instances where, like, when... How do I say this? Privately. Because that's what I like to do. I remember when I was in a past relationship, I really love caffeine, right? I really love sugar-free Monster. And when we would meet up every now and then, and he knew I'd had like a hard week or a long week or something, he would bring me a sugar-free Monster, and it would legitimately like make me feel the best in the world. And it wasn't necessarily something like physically attractive about him. It wasn't, you know, the fact that he spent money on me or, you know, just wanted to spend time with me. It was just a little thing of like, I know you like this thing, and so I got it, and I wanted to make your day better, and here it is. And Foodie can't even give us, like, he has a nice smile. Like, give us something, Foodie. Convince us that you're actually interested in this relationship, because this entire chat is like, I feel like you're not feeling it, you know?
He's a really, really got a sweet, sweet heart. After a storm comes a rainbow. Hopefully. You're gonna die in that heat. Mm-hmm. Make him a mug of gravy. Yeah, it's very hot, but in the winter it's not. It's a good time to go now. You know? He answered the question what he likes about you. There's too many things. I think I did answer that the other day too.
Oh, that is a good quality
I'm
one.
super attracted to him. I can't think of anything I don't like, so...
I kind of get the same way. Like, when people remember things that I say, I'm just like, how do you remember I spoke about that? Oh, because you told me. I'm like, I have the worst memory on record. I'm actually awful at that. I need to take notes when people tell me things that they like, because it's not that it's not important. Like, it is important, but it just flips straight out of the old memory banks.
He's talented. He's
Oh, Lottie, that's a good one. I like that one.
smart.
It's a very good
he's
one.
Gorgeous and super sweet. just for me. What do you mean, Turkish?
Meow says she has more developed relationships with the Starbucks baristas. I mean, they give her extra sauce, Meow. So yeah, of course. Yeah, no. After all of this talk about how in love, how far she will go literally to the other side of the planet to get married, how much she will change herself because she wants to impress this person, is the story that I'm gathering after all of this conversation. She does not seem happy today. She might be happy tomorrow. Who the hell knows? But, like, as the days go on, it seems more and more, or less and less, I suppose, less and less like an actual relationship. Like, less and less like there's actually a connection between two people. Because she's just reading pixels on a screen, right? I think she's probably got like sturdier relationships with some of her VIBs than, you know, this ultimately stranger. She's not been in the same room with any of them either, but it seems as if there's a little bit of like chemistry, something. I don't know, at the moment there's just nothing.
I don't have a registry, no.
Not the second one.
Should I make a wedding registry?
Just the first one.
Did you pack something to read on the plane? Yes, I'm gonna pack a book because that's a good idea. Hey, I like bugs. Lulu, I'm happy for you. You should do a Kuwait candy and treats haul there. Ready, set, repeat. Thank you.
Linda.
6 degrees today in Kuwait. Oh my god.
That's nice
great
of
weather.
them.
That's hot. Everywhere has AC, guys. It's one of the hottest places on Earth. So it's also one of the richest places. There's got to be AC. Come on.
Oh, Rebecca, 100% down. You are so correct. It is so easy to build up a relationship through text. So easy. Like and that's the problem, right? Like you text and you text and you text and you text and you build it up into your head into something that in the physical reality might just not be there. It might not be there. And unfortunately our brains will do that because it's just like, yeah, give me that rush, give me that dopamine, like give me those good feelings for being wanted and finding someone and all of that stuff. But the reality of it is, if you're standing in the same room and there's no vibes, or if there's bad vibes, or if you just don't get on, like what happens if they don't get on? There's a difference between like getting on in text and getting on in person. I just don't know if they're going to get on. And all of this is giving me big, like, regret vibes. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Pardon me. Jen says, my husband can tell by the expression on my face that I'm having a fibromyalgia glare up, so he will stop what he's doing and massage the muscles that... Oh, that's very cute. Oh, you've got multiple. 2, he makes me laugh. A very important one. 3, I just feel better when he's around. I mean, that's a keeper, Jen. That's a sign of a keeper for sure. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. That's very, very kind. That sounds lovely. And Jenny, thank you for the super chat. Jenny says, husbands are a status symbol, not a life partner. Husbands are a status symbol, not a life partner. I mean, from the perspective of, like, a husband, I feel as if, what's in a title, you know? Like, to stand there and say, oh, I have a husband, or to say I have a partner. I don't know. In my brain, the titles are kind of interchangeable. It really doesn't matter all that much. I guess like that's the perspective of me as a gay man coming up in a community where marriage wasn't legal, because I put the same amount of I put the same energy into like, oh, this is my partner versus this is my husband, because it wasn't really like a common thing. I guess more common now, like globally, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. If we're talking specifically about Foodie's instance, though, I definitely think that Foodie often represents the relationships, or presents, the relationships to her audience as, like, a thing to be coveted, right? And I'll quite often say, like, it's okay to be single. Like, a lot of people actually really enjoy being single. A lot of people enjoy not being in relationships at all, be they sexual or romantic. Like, it's not... It's the value of a relationship comes directly from the person who is experiencing that relationship, not from the surroundings of it. So yeah, thank you for the talking point though, and thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Good morning, LJ. Hello.
The book is called How to Be Halal 101. Really?
Oh, Jenny was talking according. I thought so. Kate, sorry, I go on tangents.
Oh, I mean that people find peace. Okay.
Yeah, no, foodies like take on relationships and the value of them to other people that care. Not like no one cares. I'm gonna speak for myself, but I supremely don't care whether or not foodie's single, taken, married. Like, what it doesn't matter. All it does is add an extra side character that we get introduced to and get to kind of figure out in this puzzle that is the foodie content. Like, being with someone enriches your life, but it doesn't take anything else away from anybody, you know, and it doesn't necessarily add to their life unless you consider introducing them as like friends and growing a friend circle and all of that stuff. But as a general concept, like, jealousy over someone else's relationship with another person is like a whole bag of cats. That's not like, it's not just, as a mature person, I think you grow into understanding that people will have their own relationships, and that's generally between two or, you know, groups of people, and that's for them to explore and expand upon. And if you're involved in that, great. And if you're not, if you're just watching from the sidelines, that's cool too. I feel like I've delved into a tangent.
Yes. I agree with that, Turkish. Bachelorette party? Yes, Bugs. The flight's been booked a long time.
Oh, hey, Milk. Good to see you. You're drawing a pumpkin for the door? Nice.
These are bridesmaids.
Very, very nice.
We'll see.
What you're saying is be kind. Be kind, be sensible, be open to, like, listening to other people. Yeah, all those things.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jenny. And I think the thing is, like, in past relationships as well, like, she definitely spoke about it in hindsight with her relationship with BB, and has certainly spoken about it more recently with old mate, like calling everybody jealous, like all of that stuff. And it's just like, Mary, do whatever the hell you want, but all of this seems like I'm smelling a stunt, you know. And I think that's a lot of people's concerns with Mr. Creamy. Regardless, no one knows him. But at the end of the day, his online presence is a weird thing, right? And the fact that he's wanting to marry Chantal without ever having met her. Those two things are just kind of weird. They're just kind of weird. Everybody.
So I know, yeah, like I know a lot of the changes are just very drastic and sudden and whatever. Humbleness for dummies. Make a registry. Amazon.
Oh, Brat, that sounds great. You sound very happy.
I'll pass. I want to
Look at us all being happy in the chat. Good for you.
Gimpy bridesmaid dress. Really, Rosie? Yeah, that guy seems like a douchebag. I don't know anything about it, but... No, I'm not live, Janet. I won't live stream the...
Say BBJ, exactly. Like, I said from the very beginning, it is weird to have so many social media, like, outlets or avenues or whatever, profiles, but to not have anything from the last 2 years, thereabouts. It's weird. The fact that, like, Foodie's presenting him to us, a very critical audience, and rightly so, with no, like, new... Like, every photo is one that already exists on the internet. There's no screenshots of conversations. There's no proof. There's no evidence. And you can argue that that's her trying to keep it private. But she's using photos that already exist. Why not just show up? Why not just show a up-to-date photo that doesn't already exist on a social media platform? Like, he seems okay to have his face attached to Foodie, not figuratively. I mean, yeah, no, yes, figuratively, not literally, not yet. So why, like, what's his problem? Has he got a problem? It's weird.
wedding, but I will definitely, we'll see what I can get for footage in my vlogs. So I'm going to be trying to do, you know, inshallah, a vlog series.
Oh, Carol, I will be sitting on the edge of my seat when she touches down in Kuwait.
Didn't like something about them within a few days. Please give yourself time before marriage.
It'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. Within a few days, I knew Rhonda, right? Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh.
No.
Severia, I'm very sorry that happened to you, but I hope, you know, light and healing. Everything will be okay.
Yeah. I'll be okay, Rhonda. You traveled to Israel at 365 pounds. and it was a long flight and I was fine. I do suggest popping an Imodium in the morning before.
Becca has a question. If it isn't real and it is a catfish, would Foodie even tell her people that? No. No, she wouldn't. No. Just like the mansion that never existed, I think that anything that would kind of diminish Chantal or not show her in a very specific light towards the internet would certainly be glossed over, and that's some privacy. And that's when you kind of need to wait for Chantal to just there's no nice way of me saying get mad, I guess, because when she reaches a heightened mood, she tends to kind of let it just all fall out. So yeah, expect to be lied to for a while, I think, is the safest way to say it.
For your flight, especially if you're yeah. That's a good idea. Really, Missy. I know people act like I'm like 500 pounds. Like, I'm smaller than 365, so I think it'll be all right. Where are all of the VIBs? Some of them pop in here and there.
Oh, Milk, she'd never admit it. She would never admit it. She would go to Kuwait, meet with Mr. Creamy, and if things don't work out within the week, she'll be back home and she'll act as if it never happened. She will gaslight the fuck out of everyone. What do you mean Kuwait? No, I wasn't at Kuwait. I just took a week off, you guys. I really wanted to hang out with Auntie Fun Times and just, find my own privacy and just chill. I never left. What are you talking about? I never left. No.
No.
What happened with Mr. Creamy? Oh, well, just things happened with the papers and my passport, I just couldn't go over. So, yeah, I just stayed here. Just been in the villa, hanging out. That's what I expect if we don't get to Kuwait.
It's just like not going to be a huge thing. I can't believe you're really getting married. I'm kind of sad about it, but want you to be happy, be safe, and give yourself grace and time. Thank you, Lolo. Ready, set, babies. Yeah. It's not like...
Yeah, Milk Tea, that's when she starts the streams. The truth about the nut salsa.
I don't know, it's... Yeah. Anyway. Whatever. I'm super, super excited, and...
Yeah, Lottie, she's just processing. That's what it is.
Thank you for rebeezing, Lolo.
Savitri, I'll take it all back.
I'm gonna get off soon, like in a few minutes. Your daughter broke out in...
No, it's not true.
Maybe someone's perfume, yeah. Benadryl is good too, yeah. There's... all of you are VIBs. Yeah, Bugs, pretty much.
Oh, I hope not, Amber Chick. I don't think I can brave another conversation about Chantel's needs. I don't think I can.
Just like anywhere, I think, Kristen. But I'm not even thinking about that. Just in case. There's no just in case. This is, yeah. You can always have a Canadian wedding in the future. I'm here for the long run, girly. Even if I don't always agree with everything. And you're always respectful, Lolo. You're like a normal person. I like... Thank you. Turkish coffee! Oh, is this... Are you rebeezing Turkish or is that a troll? Ready, set, rebeez! On the longer flights, the staff...
Steph says, I predict a breakup before she goes. She seems angry. She definitely doesn't seem like I'd get joyful.
Usually are awesome, keeping you comfy. Yeah, I'm like actually just...
She'd blame reaction channels, Rosemary. You're not wrong. She would find a way. Maybe not specifically reaction channels, although maybe she might say like, oh, well, Mr. Creamy came across all of these people talking poorly about my past and, I was trying to keep that from him, or I was completely open about it, but it was from a different perspective, or blah, 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 who knows. But she would, if things do go south, I feel as if Chantal will 100% find a way to blame the audience. That is her bag.
Hoping that the plane won't be full and I can just stretch out. Yeah. Maybe I can do a registry. I don't know. A backup plan for preservation. You're rebeezing? Well, thank you. She does not have to get married.
Are you being a chubby youth?
Sorry, I literally cannot talk to Sam unless it's in the Sam voice.
I mean,
yes, registry. I don't know what that is, and I don't know how to do it, and I don't have time, but maybe eventually.
Okay, so no gift registry for Chantal. Noted.
Maybe I could make a Discord, too.
Why would you need a Discord? So that when you disappear, you have a place to speak to your VIBs? Is that what you need a Discord for? By the way, shout out to all the channel members who have access to the Pulpy Syntax Discord server. It's a good time. Anyway. Chantel's spoken about this before. Chantel on Discord don't work out. There's a history of it.
Like if I ever just need to talk to you guys, like at the airport or something. Do you have sleep on flights? Yeah. Does Stella have cats? Does Stella like cats? He loves animals, yeah. This is towards a neck pillow at the airport, but I wouldn't trust me. Marissa! Thank you. I'm going to use it towards something else because I bought one at the Dollarama.
100% Sarah.
Thank you. I'm going to need one that long with no neck pillow. Thank you, Beezer. I'm going to be in touch with you after this.
Well, Billy, it's interesting because I was asking the other day, like, whether or not Chantel's family even knows about Mr. Creamy. So, I mean, probably. I mean, I'm sure there's been some conversation considering she had the headscarf at Canadian Thanksgiving. But, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem very well thought out.
Sing those hot summer bees and nights. Missy Moo, I'm happy if you are happy. You are the one who has to live your own life, so make it all you ever wanted and ignore those.
Yes, no, bad Marissa has returned, yes.
You offer insults. Thank you, Missy Moo.
Not good Marissa.
14 months. Oh, ready, set, bees.
Also, Foodie, did you end up taking since you're flying out this week apparently, did you end up taking your cats to the vet, or are you just like sidestepping that entire thing? Because I'm pretty sure, was it BBJ's nails that needed clipping and they never actually got clipped? Right? And BBJ had like dental work that maybe needed to have looked at and never really got looked at. We never got closure on any of that. And didn't she say that her cats also didn't have a lot of their shots? They were missing vaccines. Wasn't she going to action that, like, this week? No, I don't think any of that stuff's happened. No. Probably won't.
Pumpkin. Missing those hot summer bees and nights we used to have. I know!
Which chapter's that, Lottie?
Well, we might have some hot bees and nights coming up, okay? Maybe with Salah. Ready, set, rebees! If he wants to.
God, the more I see of this top, the more I hate it.
The CPAP. Oh, yes, I have to bring CPAP. Marissa! How does it feel to be back in this chat?
Oh, you big fat chubby ears. Yes, he is. He's fat, sure.
Make sure to bring a universal travel charger. Yeah. Chubby. I do have that. I bought an adapter.
Okay, so who's got the list of what Foodie's taking? We've got power adapter, power bank. There was some other stuff she mentioned. Her passport in that cute little anti-RFID pouch. Prescription medication. A makeup/skincare bag. Clothes? Shoes? Foodie, what else are you taking? Mini ring light, yes, very, very important. Very important. I love the thought process of her being like, no, I can just buy clothes over there, it's fine, but let me take my ring light. Just nonsense.
Lois Lane. I mean, sure, everyone has those. I'm sure everyone has those thoughts, you know?
The CPAP? Well, she'd need an extra bag for that, no? Or maybe she's just putting it in the suitcase. She's taking her filters. Well, they're already packed, Mish, because they're currently not available.
His English is very good. And he can understand me well, so I don't have to... You know what I mean? Of course,
Happy Halloween,
Courtney.
Dre. Hello. Oh, who'd I miss? Sorry.
Big man.
Sorry. April, thank you very much for your patience, and thank you for being here for 13 months, my friend. I appreciate it. April says, hey all, excited for Kuwait Bees. It's meant to be happening this week, mate. Get excited. Halloween and Kuwait Bees. Bring it on. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Do you guys like my Happy Halloween community posts?
Kuwait.
They're mean. Foodie Beauty is so mean. What about the other people who are mean to me? Are you kidding me? People are insane, man.
Some people just watch your content to get a laugh, and some people try to take motivation and inspiration not to be a terrible person out of it. Take that as you will. This shirt. Fuck. Alright, chat. I'm gonna have to... Look. Somebody walk me through this. Is this one top? I thought this was two tops. I thought it was like a cozy little, like, flannel picnic basket with buttons situation. But is this one... Sorry, is this one unit? It can't be one. It looks like one. Like, I thought it was two. Zara, no, this is not fashion. This. Oh my god, I wasn't mad at it until I realized that this was going on. Is it this? I don't think it's. Maybe it's. Oh, it kind of looks like it might be the same material. It kind of looks like that, cozy flannel material. Oh, okay, I must have missed it, Lottie. Oh no, this is terrible. I was very forgiving when I thought this was 2 pieces, because I was like, yeah, she's just wearing like a long sleeve shirt under this like thing. No, ma'am, don't pay money for this. This is so ugly. It's so ugly. Linda, help me. No, I know, I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it before. I thought it was mismatched before. This is meant to be. This is meant to be one shirt. I hate it so much. There's so much wrong with this. Like, nothing about this is complimentary whatsoever. Also, you could have just picked one material and stuck with it, and it would have been fine. But this, you have severely limited, just terrible fashion. Cringe. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Cringe says, haram nails, living conditions, everything, bees. Everything bees? I mean, look, when it comes to Foodie's, I don't know, everything? I don't know. I just don't... What I am curious about, apart from this truly horrific shirt, someone needs to tell Paddingtons to stop it, because they are just creating waste. When it comes to Foodie's, like, expectations of when she meets up with Mr. Creamy, I am very, very curious as to what the expectations are, if, again, playing devil's advocate, if everything is true. Because, yeah, I don't know how, like, how much Foodie is kind of promising and how much she's able to deliver in regards to, like, the modesty conversation, I suppose. I mean, that's all on her, and she's going to do whatever the hell she's going to do, and that's, believe what you want. Just try not to, disrespect groups of people and upset anyone. Yeah, it will be curious, but it'll be a big week. Do you know, I don't know whether or not I hate head pants or this top more.
Can't forget my eyeliners.
Do you know what? I'm going to put a poll up. Hold on. Poll with Pulpy. Which is what? No, I know what's worse. It's that we're not even doing that. I don't need anyone's opinion. It's the shirt. It's the shirt.
No, I'm not nervous he won't be attracted to me in person. I have no problems with my body. Like, I'm fat. Oh well.
But it's not just about the physicality, right? Sometimes someone can be super attractive and then you're with them and you're like, I don't know, they smell bad, or they're cold, or they don't hug right, There's a right way to hug, don't get me started. There can be lots of things about meeting a person and being like, everything was great in my brain up until you kept your socks on. Or, I don't know, you wouldn't look me in the eye. Some things, I swear. I could write a list.
I don't have a problem with my body, so.
How do you not look someone in the eye? How do you have all types of intimacy and not look someone in the eye? That's weird.
I'm not worried about that. And how do you know we haven't seen each other? We don't know what we do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What if there's something from it? Do they have any exotic animals over there? A camel as a pet?
It's true, April. I could just give them a blanket if they're cold. That's true. I probably shouldn't hold their body temperature against them. They don't have control of that.
I want to bring Sam. No, I'm not nervous about that at all, Flop. Oh la la. Oh yeah, alien.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Chat, you actually make a really good point. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you make a good point. But I didn't even consider that.
Should have gotten extra seats to hold your diet. What? After you come back from Kuwait.
Well, also, like, the specific interaction that I'm thinking of didn't end well. It was probably me then. I am working through some lack of eye contact issues. Maybe it was me. I think it might have been me. Look, I mean, I'm just saying they didn't text back. I kind of got ghosted. I'm still on board with just wasn't that into me. Because that's the sensible approach to it all. That would explain a lot of what happened afterwards. It might have been me. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm working through some past not great dates now, apparently. Thank you all so much for being here. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Jen says, wait, what's the right way to hug? What's the wrong? Okay, for me, this is all about me. I'm not trying to like pass judgment on anyone else. I'm just trying to harrow you all with just reasons why I'm single. It's a limp hug for me, Jen. Thank you for the super chat once again. It's a are we the hug box now, NS? No. It's a limp hug for me. Like if I go in for a hug, chances are you will it will be it's all in the shoulders, right? It's all in the shoulders. It's all very, and I try to be delicate, but like if I'm in for a hug, it's in for a hug. I'm there. I will let you know that I'm there. It's a big hug energy, you know. I can't a soft little like just a gentle. I can't. It's not for me. I need to feel a hug. That's all. It's like handshakes. Yeah. I need to know that you're. Need to know that you're. Need to stop talking. That's what I need to do.
You have to tell us about the hotel. I never knew anyone who stayed in luxury. Stay at a hotel. Luxury bees.
Also, side hugs are not. Well, I mean, side hugs can be cute, I guess, but I need some pressure. That's what I need.
Yes.
Not a pat on the back. Jesus.
The fupa its own visa. It will need one, yes.
Oh, you big chubby.
Why are you
Again, that might have been a me thing, but I swear it's not.
so fat and chubby? Sam has a fupa. When did Sam ever become so chubby?
And look, I gave chances as well. Like, I received multiple hugs. They were all limp. I was like, look. And I got passive aggressive about it too. The hugs elevated. They went from like standard pulpy hug to I'm putting a little bit more effort into it now so that you acknowledge that this is an actual hug. And then I swear if I get one more limp hug, I will like aim to crack your back in a nice way. And all 3 times I got no elevation of hug. I am unpacking too much with you, chat. I'm sorry. Okay. Great, moving on.
Yes. Yeah, Pizza's gonna have a list of cat care. I'm not gonna be living there permanently, so.
3 hours. Lucas, that's fair. You know what? If you don't hug, you don't hug. That's fair. This is what I could understand avoiding the conflict, yes.
After you moved into the villa?
You gained a lot of weight, chubby. You.
I didn't crack anyone's ribs, Lonnie. No.
Very chubby and fat and chubby.
Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime Pete so the cats can see me. And
You big ball.
Maybe I need to notice my own red flags.
there's a lot of stray cats there. Bring back candies? Alright. There's cinema there too, like going to the movies and stuff. And the movies are in English with Arabic subtitles. I will hug BB. Sweet! Yes. Put some coffee, I know. Kuwait postcards. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here.
Nope.
Sorry the beezing sucked a little bit today
Still got
because it was a little
15.
fast and just... I know you guys have a lot of questions, but I will Yeah. I know a lot of people are worried, but I'm okay. So.
Yeah, you're right, Pink.
Great coffee? I can't wait. That would be so hard to be gone. I know.
See, it's just those things that I associate with, like, another person, like, liking or being interested. So if it's a soft hug, I'm assuming that it's not, that, you know, it is just not going to work. Plummy, thank you very much for being here for 4 months, mate. I appreciate it. Plummy says, question, how is Halloween in Australia celebrated? Look, we're pretty divided. There's a whole heap of people who really enjoy it, who really get on board. Some people decorate, not that many. Some people go out and trick or treat, like with families and stuff. Again, not that many. But there's a very, very angry, vocal minority in Australia who just essentially dismiss the practice as not right for the Australian public, and they are very loud and very angry and pretty wrong to tell people what and how to celebrate. But they are there. Yeah.
Gotta pick men over pets? Yes, indeed. A cat cam. Oh, maybe. Bye, Faith. Can you call out?
I think it's that, like, we have to, essentially in Australia, you have to flag whether or not your home is appropriate for people to come and knock on your door. Because if you haven't flagged pro Halloween, which is, I believe, tiny orange pumpkins on black, just FYI. That's the hanky code for that. If you don't flag pro Halloween, then you're likely to get yelled at if you visit a front door. Yeah. Yeah, that's Halloween in Australia.
Just breathing again.
Hi, Beezers. I'm faking that day.
Alright, guys. Be wretched and safe this Halloween? Yes, that's right. I'm gonna do exactly, Bugs. That's called living your life for yourself and no one else. Lovely.
Well, the flagging of the house is literally just like putting a pumpkin or putting like pumpkin lights or something outside the front so that people know it's safe to come and say hi.
Beaches and malls, and people are extremely wealthy. They have a zero tax policy for people. Yeah.
Oh, this'll get you.
There's no tax.
A big concern for Foodie, considering she's still making money in Canada.
The dinar is the highest value money in the world. It's a rich country. There's very little crime. It's very clean. There's like no homeless people laying around. Like, not that that's a problem, I'm saying, in most societies. Not in Kuwait. So, yes, very rich Arab people. Except me. I'm not rich. It's more rich than Canada, actually. My money is not valuable there.
I just really wanted everybody to turn back. Just rewind your brains a little bit to when Chantal was telling us, yeah, I can like live over there for 6 months. I can make like 1 month of my salary is like 6 months worth of living over there. Economist Marie here has reinvestigated that stance, and apparently not so much. Second residence, though, Lottie.
So,
yeah, somebody, I don't understand what her tax situation type of deal is, but she lives in a land rather that is not this reality. So that's all.
how am I choosing a man? Like, I've had this cat for 20 years, and I have to change my life right now. So,
Oh, Tash, that's very kind of you.
she's being taken
That's
care of
good.
while I'm gone. Yes, you are, and I will miss them.
We were expecting storms up
You're
here,
not allowed
but
to dance.
I don't
Yes, I
think
know.
it's broken yet.
Can you do a Last Monty impression?
Of course, Milk. She does not. She doesn't understand how exchange rates work. I mean, she couldn't be bothered with Cuba.
What do you want me to say?
She was like, "Nah, my cards will work. It's fine. Don't need to talk to anyone." Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Compondo. New chapter. Less gross people.
She is also the sole trader of a business in Canada. Yeah, she might get caught up with all of that.
Kuwait is the 5th richest, and it is top 15 for obese people. I thought it was like number 1 for obese people. I just picked my ear and looked at it because it's my earring. Like, I like to see if the earring. Some things don't change.
Then you wiped your face. Ew.
Of course not.
Wash your hands.
Whatever. Oh yeah, well that's okay. I want to be kidnapped, Quinn. BBJ! BBJ's revenge. BBJ. Come here, BBJ.
I do feel bad for her cats. They're going to be very confused. But, you know, small graces. Maybe she'll only be in Kuwait for like a couple of days. Now that would be a good story, Lottie. Yes.
Did you see her butt in my face? Anyways. Yeah, I'm just tired of the same stupid trolling, I guess. It's just gross and annoying. And tiresome. You know? Kuwait is richer than Canada, I would have thought. It is, it is, yeah.
Look, chat. Something is clicking in my brain. It's the wide angle. We're not in portrait mode anymore. It is Foodie without filters, doing it on the PC. It is this lighting. Something's telling me something's off. Something's telling me maybe we're not going to Kuwait, and maybe it was just all a story all along. And maybe Mr. Creamy did absolutely exist, but maybe Chantel's reached that stage in the uh-oh, gotta go, and we're not doing it anymore. I don't know, I don't want to say defeated, but that's kind of the realm of word I'm looking for. I don't trust it. I don't trust anything. Wait, this isn't the most recent stream, El?
Sweet!
I thought this was the most recent stream.
I raised you beezers.
Yeah, it is. This is Chicken Vindaloo.
She's so cute.
I know, they all kind of bleed together eventually, but...
Cat. Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish packing and everything. I just want to spend like an hour with you guys.
Oh, Leslie, are you okay? I know, chat, I know we all want this to happen, but something about today, this live stream is giving that maybe it's not happening. I'm trying to, look, manifesting positive vibes only. We're partying in Kuwait this week. In a few days, she said it herself yesterday, and she's known to tell the truth. It's gonna happen.
Lynn, we're not gonna be talking about that. That's his own personal beliefs and everything. Like, why get into that?
Maybe he backed out. Maybe Jen. Or maybe he never existed.
Okay, so...
Yeah, Mama, she keeps saying stuff like that to throw us off the scent, apparently.
Support everybody. Alright, guys. I gotta go. So we'll see you guys again when I see you, I guess. I don't know when I don't have a schedule as always, but... Yeah.
I know, everybody's invested in Kuwait at this point. I think it's dawning on Foodie that she's nixed the mansion bees, and now Kuwait is in question. And I guess that's the thing. I mean, interestingly enough, some of the joy and entertainment that comes out of Foodie actually has nothing to do with Foodie. Like, if anyone else were doing this, we could potentially be just as invested, because, you know, we kind of build up these stories based on what we're seeing. They're not entirely baseless theories, but we get excited for the smallest of things. And just think, it was only days ago that the mansion got taken away from us, and we got over that. That was fine. We're just here to watch our stories. But I definitely feel as if this season will not be rated very highly if we get two major narrative milestones that have just been mishandled entirely. We just end up sitting in the villa for the next couple of weeks. That'd be sad.
Yeah, and it's fine, Bugs.
You're not over it, Mish. Fair. No, plenty of people are not over it. Noted. Noted.
I feel like this is a long goodbye. No.
This feels like a sad goodbye. That's what it feels like.
We are going to...
Lucas is still holding a grudge over the biodome. That's fair. She doesn't even know where her passports are anymore, Lucas. Not her travel passport, but her botanical gardens and that place passport.
Bees hardcore. I just have to stay calm, positive, diligent, persevere. Also,
Oh, Ashimation. That's excellent to hear. I hope you have a safe trip or had a safe trip. Either or. I hope you enjoy Australia.
I don't usually have. No kidding.
It's a great spot.
Come back soon, yeah.
I know, Zara. I bought a girdle and everything. What happens if this wedding's off? Maybe I could white it out and just recycle it for someone else. The next partner, clearly.
Anne didn't call Chantal a sow. If Anne didn't call Chantal a sow, I would not either, but she does, so therefore she's fair game. Like, how are you people even mad that I defend myself against these people? Do you not
Who's mad? I'm not mad.
hear what they say every single day?
You seem mad.
Like, are you crazy?
Are you mad?
Yeah, I defend myself once in a while, whatever. And I, unlike other people, actually feel guilty about it after, despite these people bullying and harassing for years.
Okay, we're talking about the content that you put out. Jill. Who, thank you very much for the support in the super chat, mate. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Who says, maybe things fell through and she doesn't want to admit to 2 scams at the same time. Maybe who? I still kind of think the mention's made up. It might well be a scam, but I kind of think it was made up. The specific reason why I think it was made up is because Pete's is still kind of under an NDA to talk about all of that, right? So I hope at some point Pete's is able to kind of discuss the situation surrounding the mansion, but I feel like Foodie's been pretty, like, heavy-handed on the, you don't talk about this, which makes me think that, like, it never actually existed, right? Maybe she lied to her best friend, or maybe it all was a scam, who knows? Yeah, but this I don't know. I'm just so hopeful, you know? I'm filled with hope. And if we don't get something interesting, I don't know what we're going to do. Probably talk about chilies and bad hugs.
Kidnap is ready to roll.
I know, Mick. It's definitely testing everybody's patience to be like, okay, but is it today? Are we leaving today, though? What about tomorrow? Are we leaving tomorrow? Can we leave now? Are we there yet?
Okay, the number one thing is your sense of humor. I can't. Salah. We were wondering about you. Somebody joined as a troll pretending to be you at some point. I can feel you. I can't believe she thinks she's superior when she talks like that. Sow. She calls me a disgusting sow.
It has a little bit of...
Oh. And then she comments about my filters. Like, her profile picture looks like she was filtered back to, like, another generation, literally. And I would not mention these things if... I mean, they need to be pointed out. No? No, they don't. Chantal Sala has a good sense of
Just a flash of the old Chantal.
humor. I love it. Sometimes truths are made in jokes. Yeah. I have a good sense of humor, you know. That's...
No, your sense of humor is terrible. Not in the, like, you don't have one way, but in a, you think that just throwing out slurs, insults, and hate is funny. And you think that, like, criticism and having a laugh at content that you produce, right? You are the show, Chantal. You're the circus. You're the spectacle. It's meant to be interesting, entertaining, funny. You take all of that as some type of slight against you. This is my real life. Yeah, it is. And it's, like, a lot of it's hilarious and a lot of it's awful. And we are audience members and we get to, like, enjoy the show, right? That's the whole point of watching stuff. You need to find some enjoyment in it all. Anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm so famous, you know, honey. I know, honey bunny. I don't like the Anne woman or Natter, but the glee with which Missy bullies people is so gross. What? I love Missy.
Hey, honey,
No
I hope
taxes.
you're having a great...
Kuwait, no taxes whatsoever.
October? No, it's not that word. Halloween!
On Kuwaitis, free medical services, free education, dirt cheap electric and water. Okay, let's move to Kuwait. Hi, sweet. You look like a little roaster chicken. Oh. Thanks, everybody, for welcoming. Thank you. Hi, Down Under.
Another thought. What happens if she's just going to Kuwait and, like, Mr. Creamy doesn't exist? Like, what if Mr. Creamy? Stop it, Zach. Mr. Creamy is just some, like, really convenient red herring, a ploy, and Chantal's just going to, like... Chantal's just got a week booked in Kuwait. That's it. That's all it is. She just wanted to travel. She wanted to, like, gas us up and make it sound like it was a lot more interesting than what it actually is. Think, like, it's just like Cuba all over again. Like, she's just going on a holiday. And we'll never get to meet Mr. Creamy, right? Never get to meet him, never get to see him on camera. Chantal will say, oh, it just didn't work out, this, that, or the other, and she just, like, hangs out in a hotel room on the other side of the planet. Just doing her. I mean, you might ask what's the point, but it's like, well, I mean, she's got to keep us interested. That's the whole purpose. Hey crew, hello. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I hope you're having a good time. Hey says, you make my morning drive to work so much happier. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, I hope you have a fabulous and safe drive to work. Thank you very much for the support. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the compliment. Chuck and his ducks. Chuck, I hope your ducks are doing well. Thank you for the super chat, Chuck. Chuck says, did she just say that someone joined as a fake seller? Yes, and this is the real one? Yes, something like that. The way she can tell is that one's modded and one's not. Yes. So the one she was talking to before wasn't him. Correct. You're so confused. Hi, so confused. I'm Zach. Lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for the support in the super chat, Chuck. And yeah, essentially it was a fake one before, wasn't modded. Now apparently the real one's in, or might not be. I mean, at the end of the day, watching Chantal interact with pixels on a screen that is apparently supposed to be her future husband, none of this seems real. None of it.
Do your Monty impression.
Not Mr. Queen.
Well, it seems Rena here back in the day was...
That's correct, Richard. Yeah, from everybody's understanding, he's been pretty much inactive for 2 years. There has not been one piece of content about Chantal apart from that YouTube account being in her chat, right? I don't think anyone's caught any interaction between like Instagram accounts, no interaction between any other social media accounts. The only actual interaction is between Mr. Creamy's YouTube and Chantal being in the chat. That's it. But other than that, it is also curious that all of the comments are off on both channels, and you know, all communication that is public happens in this context, and then apparently they talk to each other every night. Blah 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 blah. I'm still very doubtful.
Basic, yeah. I wish we didn't have to pay taxes here. Oh my god. Disliking someone is no
I mean, she doesn't pay taxes technically, but she might be paying them now.
reason for racism, exactly.
Mr. Queemy is funny though. I don't think I can keep that up, Linda.
So I'll expect to hear from Chantal once a week. We're all worried. Yes. Marissa, yes, we have to voice BEEZE at least once a week.
Can I ask, chat, while everybody's here, and if you'd like to hit the like button, I'd like that, please and thank you. Can I ask, what happens if Chantal's like 100% committed to this and he turns out not to be real? Like there's some worst case situations for Chantal being in a different country on the other side of the planet. There's some like again, I've told you all my story of shenanigans and learning lessons. But like best case scenario, Chantal just gets ghosted at the airport, right? No danger, no harm, no foul. It was all just a big troll. And it could well just all be a big troll, right? It's all a big troll. She's stuck at an international airport and has to fly home. I mean, that's manageable. It's manageable. But then there's like far more dangerous and precarious situations that Chantal might find herself in. Because again, the fact that I don't trust Mr. Queemy is not because of the way that Chantal has presented him, but the fact that nobody knows him. Nobody knows him. Nobody has seen anything apart from, you know, the snippets of online presentation. Mr. Queemy could be anyone. Could be one person, could be multiple people, could be a giant troll on Chantal leaving her ghosted in an airport, could actually be like a dangerous individual, could have nothing to do with Kuwait, could be on the other side of the planet. Do you think Chantal knows? I don't think Chantal knows. But I guess we'll find out in the next couple of days. Or it was all a lie and Chantal's just going to stay in the villa.
What did happen to Rena though? That's what he says, yeah. No taxes here. I know. It's gonna be so awesome, Salah. Oh yeah, registry for wedding gifts. I like wedding gifts. I want a whole case of Big Turks. The chocolate bar sent to Stat. Oh yeah, and Vlasic.
Milk says, I'm more worried about the guy is there. He takes the money and the passport. She has no way to get anywhere away because she has no transport. Yeah, no transport, not familiar with the country, like unsure how things actually work. Yeah, there's so many things that I think most and that's kind of the general conversation surrounding Foodie, right? Is that rationality and reason and logic enter the conversation, and they just don't seem to mesh with this reality. But in the actual reality, there's every potential that meeting a stranger from the internet in another country who you have promised to marry is not going to work out well for you. It's just not. Find neutral ground. Meet at a holiday destination. Hell, that's a great idea. Go meet in, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. I'm not great at geology. Somewhere in the middle. But like, yeah, don't strand yourself in a situation that is imbalanced in the levels of power. Yeah.
Salo, the movie theater's there. Can you buy popcorn with dill pickle powder? I hate that. Whenever do seasons change, Kuwait version. I'll get you a Tupperware system.
Yeah, Milk, I kind of feel like she needs just an element of cynicism. Might be healthy. Not too much, but just enough to be, safe.
What? Come fondue. The chocolate bar. It's a chocolate bar called
That's
Big Turkish
smart
really
ceviche,
good.
though.
It has like Turkish delight in the middle and chocolate covered on top.
Oh, Heather, so Salah is Mr. Creamy. We call him Mr. Creamy because we often have like fun names for everyone. Nada was old mate, specifically in Australian colloquialism. Salah is Mr. Creamy because when we didn't get introduced with a name, we had to figure out a name because narratives are important and we like to keep track of all of the side characters, including the myriad of Tinder Talk people who she met up with. That's an entire spreadsheet. It's Mr. Creamy because he was from Kuwait, and in the same breath Chantal was complaining that Ottawa didn't have Krispy Kremes, but Kuwait did. And so the chat ingeniously came up with Christopher P. Cream, and we kind of went from there. So it's kind of shorthand down to Mr. Creamy. It's less funny when you have to explain it, but but it is important for context, I suppose.
Okay, I'm getting silly. I gotta go.
Linda, I don't know what you're talking about.
But I have to finish. Like, guys, I have too much to do. I want to do some live streams. I miss you guys, but Sally, can you find us all husbands?
Well, the P stands for, because it's Chris P. Cream. Mr. Creamy. Christopher P. Cream. Oh, the P. No, wait. Well, technically the P didn't stand for something, but the cuttlefish was thrown out there as a nickname, which didn't really stick because it was this. But I don't think we ever figured out what P stood for.
Yes, all of the Beezers are going to come and they all want husbands.
Perennial. Perpendicular.
We'll kidnap her back. I don't know what Flopera said. Okay, I gotta go. Alaykum assalam.
Ooh, persimmon's a good one. P scam. The P stands for platypus. Oh, Phantom's good, Tyra. I like that one because he might just ghost. Yes.
Oh, I blocked you before Turkish call.
Pineapple pinup. Christopher Pineapple Pinuppy. Cream. Perfect. Worlds collide, I tell you, on this very small platform called YouTube.
Coffee. I block everybody at least once, I'm sure.
Oh, Lucas, I think you win with that one. Chris, possibly a romance scammer. Cream.
Okay, I gotta go.
The P stands for Pondu. Oh, it's great.
Bugs. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go for now and finish. I have so much to do, like I said, but I like beezing always. Maybe we'll beeze another time soon.
She did not come back.
We'll see. You never been blocked down under? Yeah, you did down under, didn't you? Oh, I told you
She'll probably be back today / tomorrow.
off though. I was mad, I think, right? Order some coloring books in Arabic. For you, Brittany? Can I do another beeze? Oh,
Feline with a PH. I see you, Rebecca.
I don't know. I have so much to do, and I have a really busy day. Busy week, so...
A busy week? You're meant to be flying out in a few days. You specifically said a few days. If it's longer, if it's past the 6th, I'm going to be mad. Not mad, just disappointed, but mad.
Just be patient. I will be back. Okay.
The way she is everything. I don't know. I feel like she's nervous to try to back out of this lie. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, what could be going on? What could be going on in that head of yours, Chantel? Who knows?
Okay. All in good time. Do a cooking stream? Yeah, I got a meal prep. It's 3 o'clock. I gotta go. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Or, like, so much could be happening. So much. She could be telling us she's going to Kuwait, getting married. She could actually be moving out of the villa. Who knows? Like you guys said, maybe Pizza's mum and brother are actually going to move in, and Chantel's actually moving out. Maybe Chantel's moving back out to mum's place. Maybe she's moving out to the uncle's place. Maybe Kuwait is never actually going to happen, and Chantel's just leaving the villa, and who knows? Maybe that will give Pizza a little bit more, independence. That'd be great. That'd be nice. Maybe she can't take the cats with her. Who knows? Could be anything.
Oh, for me to learn the language. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of learning. Oh, gosh. I was blocked for liking L. Ew. I'm kidding. You're just
Ew.
a nice person, Faith. You like everybody. Adios, amigos. In a while, crocodile.
Okay.
Bye, guys. I'll see you after, okay?
All right. Bye-bye. All right, chat. There are like 1,300 of you here. Hi. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Halloween on the other side of the planet. On this side, also the same, I guess, because it is still technically the 31st. We're done. We're done. We're done. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you being respectful, responsible, and shenanigans-filled individuals. Hug a loved one. Talk to your friends. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs, as always. Have a lovely day and or night, chat. Thank you for being wonderful, and I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.